Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. And we have 3 hours of live shopping. It is all about fine jewelry. It is about great values. We may even have a little bit of fun, and we've got a very, very special little preview. I should have brought it out. It's rare that I bring my handbag on the set, but I'm going to do that because if you were with me last night, we know that we've got something very special coming up on the 31st. But let's talk about what's happening today on this really important day that we've got jewelry, and more jewelry. It's an amazing show for you. We've got a lineup that just will not stop, and there's going to be a very important Blue Wing Block D today. It's an 11 karat 28. This is really something that we've been waiting for here. It's a brand new look out of Museum Reserve. So it's getting time, guys. We have been shipping off pieces. Museum reserves that have been sticking around, we've been sending them off to museums all across the world. And we are very proud to say there's a brand new one that you have not seen yet today. So that's going to be coming up if you love an emerald cut and a lot of diamonds. We have that on the way. Plus, there's going to be an incredible yellow diamond for you. We have a very important Morganite. It was just last night we were featuring great Morganites, and here we are again. Not only Morganite in a ring, but I've got Morganite drop earrings that are super affordable. And you know what else is kind of an addendum to last night is that I brought out all the big Tanzanites. I had a request. It came in right before the show or during the show. And we had all these big Tanzanite earrings. What at last night's point in time was everything we had. It was 4 incredible drops, but you know, they were pretty big. The smallest pair we had was 14 carats. Today, what I did not know was lined up for today's show, because I kind of take it one show at a time, right? You know, don't want to get too overwhelmed with the jewelry. Well, today we have something that is brand new in Tanzanite drop earrings, and they're much more affordable because they're not going to be those huge oversized carat weight. So we've got a 4 karat 30. If you ask me, they're just perfect. It's over 2 carats in each earring, still in the square cushion cuts that we love. So I'll be showing those to you as well. And those are coming up, and I can't wait because they're really affordable, and I think that's just what we've been looking for and needing. So we'll have that on the way as well. So if you're needing a big Blue Wing Block D earring, because I think at this point we all have rings, right? We have the rings, you may even have a pendant. Time to get you set up with the whole suite before they're completely gone. So we have that on the way. Some brand new is throughout the show. I've got an incredible Gents Emerald ring that is hot to trot. We're going to start with emeralds, and then this is the ring I want for the day that we're starting with. So I'll just get it out of the way quickly so that you don't, so I can't think about it anymore, because I love this beautiful emerald Panther that we have coming up. But there's also a couple really important diamonds. We'll see a Cognac diamond that is GIA certified. Best price I've seen on a big diamond that was GIA certified. We even have Paraiba here. A couple of big Paraibas, whether you want my 223 or whether you are looking for a 194, we've got those covered. And your requests are so welcome. Whatever it is you'd like to see, maybe you missed a show here or there this week. You know, I get it. Some people are really, really busy on those weekdays and join us throughout the weekend. So if there's anything we can recap for you for the last couple of days, well, say the word, we'll bring it out as long as it's still available. Let's get it kicked off with a Panther. This one's on the prowl. Look at that. It is ready to go. And this is such a really fierce look. 112-7111. That is so cool. And that's going to be an 18 karat gold design. And oh my gosh, my mom is making me laugh already. Gosh, Mom. She's so funny. But anyway, this is going to be 31 points in the emerald, plus 18 points in the diamonds. And we've got, again, a lot of good earrings. I'm loving the aqua, too. I didn't tell you there's a big aqua. But anyway, let's talk about the Panther. It's one of a kind, because that's what we do a lot of, is one-of-a-kind jewelry. And this has that 31 points. It's so funny because it looks like more, doesn't it? I mean, you can't really tell about carat weights when they're all throughout, scattered like they are, but you've got beautiful round emeralds. These are burnished into a texture of that 18 karat gold. It's a little mix of the emerald rounds and the diamond rounds, and then check it out, green eyes. Oh, the green-eyed girl right there. That's, look out, they're dangerous. Yes, go ahead, Andy. Yeah, I can bring it back out. It's still here. I saw it this morning. Who was it? Joanne from Florida. We'll bring it right out for you. Let me go grab it and then take a look. That is what one angle looks like, and then I'll show you the other. And then we're going to bring out, yep, already our first request from last night. I know some people are busy on really, Friday nights is a busy night. So again, if you got a chance to catch up with the show, maybe online or you record it, I know a lot of you do, so that you don't really miss a moment. We're lucky enough to have that Sphene still here, so I'll show that next. But this one's going to be a really big value. Again, this is the one I'm looking for, and I'm really loving this piece, and may come coming up, and you got the big gold weight there as well, all 18K. You've got different ways you can wear it. Actually, this one's sized a little bit smaller at the moment, so let me show it here on my pinky, and that way it's kind of fun actually to wear these pieces on the outside of the hand, whether that's pinky or index, because you know you've got this very cool direction to it, right? You've got all this, it's going to sit east to west, so whether you're putting that one where you're kind of looking at the back from the outside, or if you flip it around and you want to see the face there on the outside, you can do that as well. Let's go ahead and blow it out. One only, and it's not going to be $29.99, and that's a lot of 18 karat gold, and you can't beat emeralds. I know sometimes we like the emeralds, so a little, you know, green with that beautiful look there, of course, matches the eyes. There's something about it that's really, just again, really elegant, but also very designer. We know that. And there's another look at it from all the different directions. Of course, the tail's wrapping around, and there are its sweet little paws. So we're going to do this one for $9.99 first caller, and then yes, we do. We've got 112-7350 coming up for another look, and that will be next. So looking forward to that. That's a gorgeous Sphene. I was just thinking about that this morning, about how really special that Sphene is. It all comes down to the cutting with those stones. So that one's beautiful. So we'll see that coming up, and then of course get those requests in, whatever they may be. It is really special. And then here we are with that incredible $9.99 price tag, a one only. And yes, we're going to preview something very special coming up. Yeah, we had a quick look at a little encore of our handbags that we had brought before. That was last night, which by the way, you can still grab if you need to. But then we're going to get you a little preview of what's coming up in our latest, greatest idea that is not jewelry related. And mark your calendars. It's going to be the last day of this month, the 31st of January. We will get you something really, really special. Okay, let's talk about this. And this is very cool. This is that Sphene, and it's going to be a big stone too. So do let us know, and we can size it for you. So don't worry about, you know, the size it's in now. Take a look at that one. That's very cool, isn't it? And again, these come down to clarity. They're not always clean. That's for sure. They're really, look at that. That's not always a stone that's going to do that. This is really beautiful. We select very individually, and we hate to be selective on a stone that's this rare. It's almost like you're tempted to just discount the fact that it's got, you know, some inclusions or some clarity issues sometimes, because most of the stones do, but you're only going to see top quality here. That's where we always stay true. So always quality. That stone is really reflective of that. 80 points is the diamond weight around it, and it's got a great size to it as well. And we're looking at the double halo. Don't forget about the bail as well. There's mill grain done. That's just a subtle detail, extra texture, very costly to do actually, but that's done all the way around it. So a really lavish look here. And then of course, this is the finishing. So that great solid finishing, and you can see there, you know, I didn't even really note it first. There's a yellow gold prongage, because that's the whole point. The prong should really disappear. So we go with what matches the stone the best here. And you see that definitely on this one. And of course, you've got the yellow gold setting for the stone, then the white gold the rest of the way. And if you want it changed, we can do that. So give us a little extra time. We can make that in all yellow, all rose, but I think it's just right now. And there it is. From a distance away, we have that 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll be showing it on the neckline as well to give you even a better perspective. And this is going to be a good one. So really fantastic. And that's going to be, and thank you, G, that's so kind. Thank you. Yeah. We'll let you know later. I'll let you know on that. But here we go. And let's go ahead and take a look at it on the neckline here as well. So you can see that. That's a great look, isn't it? And there's something about it with the dispersion level that has. There's a lot happening in that stone so that it can go with everything, whether you're, you know, in the color of the year like I am today, a little mocha mousse action, or if you are, because again, wait till you see the handbag we have, which also is the color of the year. So we'll talk about that. But look at this. And again, handbags are coming up on the 31st, but it's really special. So I want to give you a clear heads up. But this one is going to be, oh yeah, big value here. Should have been, was this $49.99? I think it was. Yeah, $49.99 on this one. We're going to go a lot lower. It's $19.99, and a little encore from last evening. Shall we see who's checking in with us today? Who's with us, ready to go, ready to shop? I'm in a shopping mood this morning. But again, when am I not? It's pretty much every day, always in a shopping mood. Hey, Michael, good morning. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. And hey, I don't know who Cree G is, but I'm thanking you for that. That's wonderful. Wow, she's been watching since way back in the day, since my early days of this business, which was like way back, like big time. She's been watching me since, it sounds like 2004. So hey, welcome to TVON. Glad you're hanging with me still after all these years. Wow, it's wonderful, really wonderful. So thank you for checking in with us. Those are our early online check-ins there on YouTube. So thanks, Tone, for sending those my way. And $19.99. Now we have 5 people on the phone. So I think this one's probably gone. And don't forget, you can still get that emerald Panther as well if you'd like to. And then what do I have next? Oh, I have gold quartz. and yellow sapphire in a combination we've not seen. It's going to be a lot of fun to see that one coming up. We'll have that one on the way. Jason, you look like you're pretty serious about this one. Would you like to get it, or shall we get it for Tim or Andy, or is it all going to be, is it the boys club here today? It looks like so far. All right, so let me know who's got it. We're going to keep on moving because we got a lot to do. Big Tanzanites, again, beautiful Paraibas. Please let us know what your requests can be or are, whatever it is we can show you, bring out. That is perfectly fine. Now let's go ahead and get to, do you want to see this one more time? There's that Panther. I just love that one. The texture of it, and then the finishing with the smooth details along the face and the ears and the paws and the tail, and then the texture the rest of the way, which, you know, replicates kind of that texture of fur. I love that. So fur, it's weird to say. I don't think many people who sell jewelry have to say textured like fur, but it is, right? Here we go with this gold core. Oh, I love this pattern. I couldn't have drawn this any prettier, right? This pattern is really cool. And thanks to the cutters who really take a pattern that's naturally occurring in the stone and they're able to really frame it. And that's what's happening here. So, hey, Judy, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I don't know who made the comment, but thank you. Oh, Judy did. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much. Judy, I can't read your whole comment, but I see a tag there on Facebook. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. Let's do this. We've got 112. This one's going to be 5673. It's brand new. And let us know on the Panther and the Sphene, because obviously we can't get anyone through at the moment because, again, operators still trickling in. But look at how beautiful this is with this golden quartz, and that's going to be a 248. And then it has one of my favorite settings because this is that little, I feel like it's a knot. It's cinched together. You've got the split shank, but instead of just leaving it wide open, they cinch it together like a belt of diamonds, which sounds awfully good to me. And then you've got that gold quartz. So it's going to be brand new right now, 5673. If you have requests, again, sounds like we're getting a lot of those. Keep them coming. We want to help you out with whatever you need. I'm putting everything on sale. That's what I do, so that you can get the most affordable prices, not just, you know, anywhere. We know we lead in that category, but also for us, you know, great values. Even if you're used to the TVON values we bring, we're going to bring them a lot better. So diamond weight here is 86 points as well. This is a great mounting, truly cool and unique, but still keeps it classic. You know, it's those little details that really take it up a notch. That's what you're getting here. Love it in the yellow because there again is that natural 24 karat gold occurring within the quartz stone that makes it really just unique and special. And they're all different because there you see the gold pattern. And again, it's the lapidary who framed it. So they kind of kept it so that the stone was big enough, the rough crystal was big enough where they could center up that pattern and that unique design. And those are really big diamonds all the way around. It's even got the double prongs. So I love to see it from all the angles just because there's a little, you know, there's a reflective quality that glares off that surface of the gold. So I want you to see that that's where, you know, without the glare, you see that gold that is just, again, that's how gold actually comes out of the ground. Remember, it's yellow gold. It's truly how it comes out as a precious metal from the earth. And that would be your 24 karat pure gold. But again, we don't use that in jewelry because it's too soft. But when it's encapsulated within this gemstone, it's good to go. So here's what we'll do. It's a $59.99 gold quartz. These are expensive, you know, they are. They're a little more pricey of a stone. You can't think of it like you do other, you know, quartz stones that tend to be more affordable because it's got so much gold presence within it. So we don't think of it the same way. And we know that, isn't it true that as gold goes up, your gold quartz goes up? Isn't that right? Because you're still getting that element of 24 karat pure gold here. So there's an element that does make it obviously go up in value. So your gold quartz that you might have bought even years ago, if you had them, is certainly newer around here. The beautiful thing is that that stone too is getting more high value and it's already rare. So we love that as well. So here we go, $59.99, not gonna be. We're gonna make this a whole lot better for you and send it on out in a hurry. Come on in if you like it. That is not going to last. It's going to be, you know what, skip $19.99. I want to do better for you. I'm really thinking that we need some big values here to start because it's a Saturday and we're all kind of, again, getting in that mode of shopping. We're ready to go. This one is not going to be, don't worry a thing about it, $19.99. We're going to give you an extra $500 off coupon and make it $1,499 and, ooh, some really cool gents rings coming out to play. Yes. Edward, and did he hear me mention that I do have an emerald as well? So I think he looks like maybe he's looking for reds and pinks and imperials. Well, we got them. So really rare stone in Imperial topaz that is on the way. So we'll see that for you, Edward, coming up. We got two Imperial. I'm just loving we have two Imperial chintz rings to show you. Who else in the world can boast that? So we're really excited about it. $14.99 if you like that one, and then we're going to keep on rocking. So the Sphene is here, by the way. The pendant had a lot of inquiries, but that one's here at the moment. If you'd like to grab that, please do. And then we also have, okay, let's take a look at these gents rings, Imperial topaz, both almost the same size. So it's going to be what mounting you like better and what shape, because we have a round and an oval coming your way. So very excited about these. Thanks for the request, Edward. And we love to have those requests. Keep them coming. We want to help you out with anything and everything that you want to see today. Hey, Risa, thank you so much. Hi, Risa. She says she's excited to watch too. I agree. We got some good pieces today. And coming off a very big week, and look at that. That is going to be, wow, that's about as pink as they get. I'm going to remind you, we are looking at Imperial topaz. That is not typical to see. Usually they are just straight up yellow. If you get a little better, they get into golden, orangey, honey color yellows, like a golden rich yellow. And then, of course, we sometimes see a pink and a golden together. Well, here's where you're getting the ultimate variety of rare. And keep in mind, we don't just give it more heating. And look at this one. This one's got a little bit more of that golden pink presence, but still pretty pink. I mean, that's why I like having them together, so you can see the difference instead of just hearing me harp on it. But you've got the beautiful round. That's going to be our 112 4560 on the left side. That's a carat 51 round. That does have the diamonds that look like they're floating, but it's a channel setting. So the round brilliants wrap their way around this octagon style. And then you have the great finishing I'll show you on the inside. We did these both in white gold, but you can change them if you like. So if you're more of a yellow gold purist, you can do that. It's really going to look great no matter what. That's the inside. So honeycomb undergallery on the round. You've got more of that scrolling work on the oval, which has a little bit more. And it's funny, from up top, I'm looking down at these pieces, and there's a lot more orange from the top of the stone. So it is giving you that pink and orange golden color together. Now, we've got either your choice of the carat 51. That's the carat 51, 33 points in diamonds, a third of a carat exactly. And then we go here 155. This is going to be 3762. And that's going to be a 155 with 40 points in diamonds. So you're getting a little bit more stone weight, a little more diamond weight, definitely a lot more gold because it's, you see, bigger. And we're going to make these really well. Let's just go ahead and make it simple so that you're not choosing based on the price tag. Because when I have 2 options or 3 options or what have you, if I can, I really like to just bring them down to the lowest price and then, you know, match the price so that it's not, you're not choosing based on the budget. That way you're genuinely, I mean, how many times in life do we have to choose based on, I really want this one, but this one works better for the budget. So I really want to make it all about which one you prefer, and the price will be incredible no matter what. So these are as rich as they get. Remember, this is a stone that is pure and natural. No treatment, no heating, no nothing. I know heating is an accepted treatment that most gemstones across the world get. These did not get any treatment whatsoever. That is really one of the hallmarks of this stone, which is why, and a big reason why, it is so, so rare. So keep that in mind. Also, I would say that if we have gals that love a little bit more presence of gold in your rings, well, either of these would make a great choice as well. They don't have to be strictly for the gentleman. They can be pieces that you wear as a gal if you want more of a big style, a presence, a beauty, a look, a big gold weight as well. These give that to you. So let's make it even easier than even $69.99. That's where they started. And we've got a huge, huge value coming your way. It's going to be your choice of $29.99. That's it. So either way, again, you get to choose, and that's very affordable for even a more commonplace stone in a gent's ring. The fact that these are as high-end as they are and as rare. I mean, we have Imperials all the time for the ladies, but to see 2 options for our gentlemen that are both so, so affordable, that really, to me, makes it the moment you take advantage of it, certainly. Okay, so $29.99. So, Edward, those are for you. There is another gent's ring style. Just show you what I've got in gent's rings, and then please make it known if you have a request for us in the gent styles. But look at that emerald. That's a very gleaming, clean emerald there out of Colombia, and it's huge. It's over 2 carats. So that's just another option for our gentlemen who may be paying a little extra attention right now because of that great opportunity you have there. So $29.99, your choice of. Let me try them on so that if you want to see just one close-up, happy to do that. I just think it does help to see together so you can get an idea of how they are referenced when you talk about different colors. You can certainly see it here. That one's more of that true pink, almost gets into a pinky purple, and then you see a little more of that pinky orange here. But again, that one's going to give you a little less carat weight, but always rare to get around, and then you get a little more carat weight here with both your diamonds and your center stone. So $29.99, your choice of. Let me know on those, and there we go again. So there's that true. I mean, I can count on one hand the number of times in all my years here that we've had an Imperial of that color. So they are super, super rare. And then, okay, at the top of the hour, which is only 40 minutes away, we're going to give you a really cool opportunity on those Tanzanite earrings. I want to get to those sooner rather than later because I know a lot of you were maybe a little disappointed you missed out on the big drops we had last night. So I'll bring you the 4 carat 30 drop earrings that are wearable every day. I think all the styles we had last night were definitely bigger, so they maybe read a little bit more dressy for as far as occasion. And so I'm really proud that we have the perfect pair today that is going to be new that I think also reads a little bit more, can be casual, can be dressy, either way. Let's get to a diamond ring. This one's new, and this one is just really fabulous. 112-7165, and don't forget, you don't have to be the requester to take pieces that are requested. It's just first come, first served around here. I want to show you, wow, this is a very large diamond ring, all bigger diamonds that you have in platinum. A floral. See, florals don't have to be temporary, right? We love receiving flowers, I think. It's that beautiful, you know, just kind of that show of love, but always nice to have a flower that's everlasting and enduring, right? It's funny, there's companies that are doing that now where they're making everlasting roses, where they're doing some kind of process that preserves them long term, and yet they're very pricey. They can be more pricey for those bouquets and arrangements than what this ring is going to be today. So I love that you're getting a carat of 1 in diamonds, all bigger stones there, especially in the middle with that great cluster of 5, and then of course 1 more in the middle. So 6 stones there, and then a couple more on the sides, and they graduate just slightly, and then all VS diamonds that we love. But such a fun ring to wear that doesn't have to be, look at this, it's still going to be that perfect classic style. And of course you can get a lot of rings out there that have teeny tiny little diamonds, and they should be more affordable because they're a lot more common. When you're getting in that VS quality and you still have that really good diamond presence, well, that's an important diamond, and this one's going to be a huge markdown even though it's brand new right now. And we're going to make this platinum piece right now. Again, we can size it for you. We still do size our platinum pieces as well. So never hesitate to let us know, because only about a 5 right now, and we can size it up or down as you need. But it's actually going to be better than $48.99. And those are why. Big diamonds cost more. They are costly. They are designer. We're talking about something that still has that quality. Usually, even if you're seeing a store that has bigger diamonds, usually as they get bigger, they get lower in quality, and then you kind of lose why you wanted diamonds in the first place, right? We want diamonds to be sparkling and bright and beautiful and powerful, and that's what these do. And $48.99 is not your price tag. You get a better value here right now. It's a huge opportunity. Take advantage of it. It's not $48.99 either. We're going even lower. First caller gets it. It's only going to be $999. That's it. So one only, as so many pieces throughout the show are, as usual. So you want to just, again, have that phone at the ready. Be ready to dial in as quickly as you can, and we'll make it happen for you. And Edward, let me know what you thought about those rings, or if we need to make something for you, we can do that perhaps. Not sure if you want a traditional color of Imperial. Those were certainly a step up in rarity. And then, are you ready for more in the discount? We've got another really cool batch of rings here coming up. That'll be on a little wheel later, but I want to show you this bicolor. This one is just astounding to me. I think it's kind of amazing it lasted its first presentation ever, because it's one of the cleanest, brightest watermelon tourmalines you'll ever see. And it really does replicate the watermelon tourmaline, because you have a little bit thinner variety of the green than you do the pink. So I really love that. And it's going to be, again, about, let's say, maybe 80–85% of the pink in that raspberry pinky tone. And then you have the green as well. It's 112-5898. And there is one big stone here. This is also a very heavy mounting with platinum as well. 282 is the emerald cut. Pink tourmaline with the greens. There you see how clean it is from every angle. This also has that really cool step faceting across the top. So this is more than just an emerald cut where the step faceting is internal. It's actually got those bar facets across the top. So instead of one traditional table, it's got faceting that replicates the emerald cut on the outside, which makes it so unique. And it's going to be a really big markdown. We had it for $39.99. I brought it for less. We made it $18.88. Then we made it $14.99. And then I'm going to take it even under $1,000 and not $999. One only. Call me early. That's not going to last. It's got bigger diamonds on the sides. They're rounds, but they're set in a triangular formation. Here's what it looks like on. These are so rare in nature. I told you the other day one popped up on a social feed, and I clicked on it because I thought it was a beautiful ring. And it was $34,000. Or was it 38? Can't remember now. It was weeks ago. And I thought, wow, that's a really pretty ring. But, you know, designer retail, you're going to spend a lot for stones like this. And it's only going to be $888. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Thank you. Our platinum diamond floral ring. This one right here just sold. Congratulations. And now this one, probably following in its footsteps, I have no doubt. That one will be gone shortly here, and that is going to be only $888. That's a nice size tourmaline. You very rarely see the bicolors get close to 3 carats like that. And again, they're always expensive, always, when you see them in any size. So I love that we're getting you the bigger size for less than $900. That's a big, big discount. to get. So that's one only. And then again, we had the gents rings. We had the Emerald Panther. Thank you for leaving that for me. The Sphene pendant. Someone's going to have to explain to me how that's still here. I have no idea how a Sphene that beautiful is still here. But hey, we got it for you. So let me know if you'd like it. And here we are getting kicked off with our Saturday. And so glad you're with us. Continue to get requests in. We've already had a couple. Want to make sure we get everybody's request in. Look at this pink. Look at this pink diamonds. Oh, and is it a yellow diamond? Oh, it kind of looks like it, but it's not. And if that was a yellow diamond, we'd be looking at about $17,000. It is instead a nearly 2-carat round yellow sapphire. 1125221 is your item number. This is brand new, and it's a first for us. I've had pink diamonds and yellow diamonds together, but I have not had pink diamonds surrounding a yellow sapphire. And just, I'm sorry to be just, again, reaping, like just kind of talking about my own preferences, but I'll tell you, being around jewelry as long as I have, I love the fact that yellows and pinks, especially in the softer pastels, I think are one of the best color combinations out there. And this illustrates that. It is stunning. It is a 5221 item number. It's new right now. It's one in the world. And what makes this yellow sapphire, listen, I've had yellow sapphires. I had one last night. It was more of that deep golden tone. It was an oval. There's something special about getting a carat 78 and it's a round, because the round is going to bring that amazing clarity you see and that great cutting you see. And it's got pink diamonds first, 14 points there, plus 50 points in the white diamonds. Do let me know who's got the bicolor, because I think it's going out. And then, one only round. It's glistening and gleaming and glowing. Everyone's going to think that's a yellow diamond, especially with all those diamonds stacked around it. And we only have one. And it's going to be go time. And if you love that combination like I do, you want to be ready to go, because this will not be $49.99, and it should. It's not going to be anywhere close to that. We got you the value. We got you the deal you want. Here's what it looks like on. Think about for a second if you added a pink diamond wonder ring around it. I know a lot of you have them. Or maybe it's the classic white diamond wonder ring around it. Oh my goodness, would that be stunning? Get your true size? Yes. Thank you. Who got the gold quartz? Who? Hi, Constance. Thank you so much. Thank you. Golden quartz is gone. Jess, are you taking the bicolor? Jacqueline, thank you. I could just feel it, Jess. I could feel it. We got the bicolor gone as well. Thank you, Jacqueline, so much. And then let's get this one out the door for better than even $2,000. It's not $19.99. I'll just keep on going. I've got full authority to do whatever it takes to move every piece of jewelry I put up there today. So get ready. It's going to be a wild ride of a Saturday. And this one will be $1,888. That's it. And thank you on the golden quartz. Very nicely done. And thank you so much on the bicolor watermelon tourmaline. Don't forget my Panther is still here. It's the emerald one. We've got the Sphene pendant as well for $19.99. And this will be the next to go. That combination. And those are natural pinks, but they're not just barely there pinks. Those are those really bright, saturated level pink diamonds. Love it. So that one's going to be $1,888. Let me know if you love it, because that's going to be yours, but hopefully before it's somebody else's, because you know how these one-of-a-kinds go. And then we do have a yellow diamond later. It's actually in a pear shape. Pear shapes have been very hot of late in the designer jewelry world, as you know. Look at that. That's the yellow diamond. See how similar they are? But obviously I don't have a 178 yellow diamond in a round, so this is the way you get it. Then let me also preview that big blue wing I was telling you about. We have an 11 karat 28. Oh my goodness, this is one of those. I know it's large, but this is coming up. Oh my goodness, look at that color. Look at that. My dream can still be achieved. What's that dream? To get you to get a museum reserve before they're completely forever and ever gone. And that is stunning. This is coming up in the show. It's brand new. We have been saving this and saving this and saving this over 6 years to bring it out on this very day. This is the moment, and that's coming out a little bit later. So very excited about that. Not to mention the earrings are coming up at the top of the hour. And who wants this 1888 yellow sapphire round with that beautiful pink diamond, white diamond, double halo? You want to see a really beautiful pink sapphire too? A pink sapphire that's kind of a diamond pink. A lot of you guys are not into the hot pinks, because I think you're like, well, it's kind of almost a ruby. Let's show you a lavender pink. Oh my goodness. This is like, it's so funny. It looks more pink in one light and it looks more lavender in others. It's a beautiful unheated sapphire. So we'll see that as well. Jason, what were you picking up? Oh, good. So who got that, by the way? Did you let me know? I don't remember. Say it again? Oh boy. How's it spelled? Ooh, what a pretty name. Sounds French, but I have no idea the origin, but I love it. Thank you so much. All right, so let's move right along. Yellow sapphires. Okay. Yes, go ahead. I already did, but we can do it again. We did it last night, we did it again today, and we'll do it again right now. Is that for Jacqueline? Oh, William. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let me go ahead and show it real quick. Sphene pendant, yet again, sorry for the repetition, guys, but, you know, we do what you want. We do what you want, and if you missed it, I get it. Let's show it right here, right now, one more time, and that's going to be the Sphene. There it is. That is that beautiful. I mean, eventually it's going to go, right? It's item number 7350. It's too good not to, and it's that 176 in the, I know it's an Asher, but it really is giving radiant. It is giving radiant as an adjective. It is giving radiant as a cut because it's just outstanding material that's got clarity to it. Got dispersion levels that are crazy high. You've got a carat 76 plus the 80 points in diamonds, the finishing in the back. The pendant is just under an inch, including the bail. And it is fantastic two-tone gold. I would leave it as is, but you don't have to. And that one's down from $5,000 to $19.99. So that is a one only there. And then we'll get to that gorgeous all-natural pink sapphire that I'm so looking forward to, and that's going to be hanging out with us coming up. I love it. It's in a bridge too, so we're really looking forward to that, and that one's for $19.99. So let me know. And pretty much everything I have, with the exception of maybe 3 items today, is a one of a kind, so you can bank on it. It's just going to be quick to the phone lines. It's going to make you very happy when you get these pieces at home. Trust me when I tell you, there's a lot of people that say money can't buy happiness, but again, I always say they just don't know where to shop, because I think jewelry really is. It can do that. That one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. And then again, let's get to our pink sapphire that I flashed. This is an all-natural stone, meaning no heating at all. None at all. None whatsoever. It's 1125318. But with that said, the best things in life are still free. That is a fact. That is true too. So both can be true. They are not mutually exclusive. But here we go. This is a fantastic stone, and it's got all of this color, this unique color, this pinky lavender lilac, kind of like a little ultraviolet blue coming through, and that's all natural. It's 1125318. And the yellow sapphire with the pink diamonds is still here. So hanging out. But then, and I think it's down to that one and the gents rings and my Panther. Yay, the Emerald Panther. Keep that one. Keep that one for me. That's fine. But here we go, because I'm shopping today. I am in the mood to shop. I got to pick up something for myself. I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling the need and the urge. But here we are with our natural and lovely lavender pink, all natural in a big size. That's over 1.5 carats, plus it has a carat in diamonds in full. And that's going to be in that beautiful bridge. There it is. You can see how the stone and the halo are elevated above the double row that runs underneath. And always such a comfortable way to wear what is a large ring, with a lot of details like finishing in the undergallery. And of course you can change the gold if you want to. And there's something about this stone that if you are a pink gal like myself, and I don't care if it's hot pink, neon pink, pastel pinks, I love them all. This is that, again, lilac-y pink. Did you notice as it turns to the side, you can see a little bit of that gleam of the diamonds from through the stone, inside the stone. Such an incredible look. And you can choose your gold. So, but again, there's a real smart, I think, combination there in the white gold, and we will blow it out as best we can. Do you know this started at $69.99? I don't even know if it's been on the air. Sometimes with pieces are a little bit higher in price, or if I feel like they're not exactly the value I would like them to be, sometimes I'll just kind of hold off on them, not show them. And then what happens is sometimes they get discounted round after round after round as they're kind of sitting back in the inventory in the vault. So it's a nice deal, because then $7,000, I'm just not sure if you'll love that value. So what I do is then we bring it out when it's got the discount, and that's what's happening right now. So we take a look at it here and get you a better value than even $69.99. So it's been coming down in rounds as it's been not shown, which means that now it's that value where I know it's going to go, and we take it all the way down. Instead of the $59.99, instead of the $49.99, all these thousands and thousands coming right off that price tag to make it super, super, super affordable for you. And that one's going to be under $3,000. Going right, you know what, even better than $29.99. Let's go all the way below the bottom, below cost, make it easy, send it on out. I know it's an unusual stone, not a color we expect to see very often, that's for sure. But here's what I'll do. We'll make this one not even $2,500. Okay, now we're talking about a value. Now we're talking extreme. Not 24, not 23. It's for the first caller only, and we'll do it for $22.99. That is quite the moment for my sapphire lovers that want something totally unique. It's a very unusual type of color you're getting there. And that's what makes it so lovely to have in the collection, but still very durable, which is why so many of us want sapphires and rubies for everyday wear, is because they are so durable. They are giving you, again, that hardness very similar to that of diamonds, so you can feel comfortable wearing it and you're not going to hurt it one bit. So we've got for Constance wants to see some beautiful Congolese. I don't know if she had a size preference, but we've got pear shape and oval. I did see there were some earrings here today as well, if she's interested. Oh, minimal diamond weight. Thank you. Those are really helpful little, little tidbits you can give us when you make requests, because it really does help us narrow it down. So here we go. This one's going to be, and these both are, I would say, very, again, appropriate. Oh my gosh, look at that stone color. That's beautiful, isn't it? I've got a couple here to choose from, so we might as well put them together, because there are different blends of colors of blues and greens together. Sometimes you see a little more golden, like you're seeing in the oval on the left. Other times you get a little more true blue green, almost like a spearmint color that comes through. So Constance, take a look at these two Congolese, and we'll start with the oval on the left. It's 1125589. And then we have the larger pear shape, of course, for you. These are a little bit more minimal, but really tailored and really classic in their styles here. And there's going to be the 408 in the oval. So that's the 408 with a, look at the clarity. I'm always just marveling at these Congolese stones. Remember that tourmaline doesn't get any treatment whatsoever. Because sometimes you look at a stone that we know is normally very included, like tourmaline, type 3, and we know it should have inclusions. It should have inclusions you see with the naked eye. Isn't it amazing that this doesn't get the help of treatment or heating? Because sometimes heating can help bring out the best clarity of a stone. It does with sapphires often, which is kind of why we were loving that pink sapphire too, that there was no heating with the pink sapphire. But here we are looking at, again, stones that don't get any treatment, and look at how clean and bright they are. So they're really anomalies in the world of tourmaline, and that's our 408 with 46 points in diamonds. If we go over to the pear shape, it's going to be larger, 1126249, and that will be the 658. And the 658 pair is going to have princess cuts, 37 points of the diamonds that are all in what we call semi-bezels. That's because the gold is on either side, and so that would be 6249 on the pear shape. And that one's going to have a little more of, again, spearminty, little pine green with the blues there, not as much golden, not as much yellow. And that one will have the 37 points of just 8 diamonds. So they're all still significant diamonds, as they are with the oval as well. And that 658, you know what? Either way, you're going to spend under $2,000. The pear shape on the right, it's going to be the larger one. So that one, you know what? I'll do it for $19.99 right over here. And then if you prefer the oval, we can do that one for $500 less. Smaller stone, little, diamond weight's a little larger actually, so we'll do that one actually for $14.99. That's a nice discount on that Congolese stone as well. Both clean, both really bright and very much neon. They follow in the footsteps of what we see out of the Paraiba world, and certainly two great options there for you. And those would be, Constance, out of everything we have, the ones that have the more minimal diamond weights. Like most of our stones, they get a lot of diamond weight. We tend to really go, I would say we always err on the side of more diamonds rather than less, so we don't see as many options when it comes to more minimal. But again, there's certainly a need and a demand for those as well if you're looking for, that's just your own personal style, or if you really want to have everyday wearable looks and designs, that's a great way to go. So there they are, $19.99 for the right side, $14.99 for the left, and then there's more on the way. We've got a lot more to show you, and there's a really cool diaspora. We do have kunzite, sapphires. We've got a beautiful diamond ring, one of a kind here, and a lot of 18 karat gold. So we'll show that to you as well. It's another one of a kind. And again, the gents rings are here. Those Imperial topaz, super cool. We've got a huge, this is a certified diamond. So just heads up, this is what we call a Cognac diamond. And they actually get more specific because Cognac's still kind of a trade name. So let's take a look at this, because that is an oh so rare diamond ring. This is why I'm bringing it out 38 minutes into the show. This has got a GIA cert. It's a massive 1 carat diamond. It's in a very fancy color. That's not just a brown diamond. The GIA will tell you, and GIA is the one that evaluated the stone, looked at it, gave it the full workup, so full certification, which makes appraisals a breeze, insuring a breeze. This is 112-7354. And it is the ultimate color. There's an orange and a brown. That's actually how they name it. I'll show you the cert because they also used a very important word on this cert, and that is fancy. This is a fancy diamond. Look at the cert. Here it is. The grading report's on just the stone. We set it in the mounting. It's got a cert number, pair brilliant. This is going to be a 5.3 by 8.0. It looks like, I think that's a 0. And then we've got the, look at this. This is all natural color, of course, 1 carat even, fancy orange brown. The lead color, by the way, it's not random. It's actually the lead color they list is the dominant color. So the rarer of the two colors is first. So it's more orange than it is brown. Natural in origin, SI2. And trust me, you won't see any of these inclusions because look, great cutting because all the inclusions that are mapped out here on a magnified level, they're actually hidden behind facets. That's what a good lapidary and a good diamond cutter is going to do. Hide any inclusions because most diamonds are going to have them. So hide them behind faceting so there's no way to really see them. That's the back, that's the front. And then you've got, let's take a look at it here, what's happening with our 1 carat even. So that's going to be 1 carat, but of course we dressed it up. We gave it a carat 60. So a ton of diamond weight around it. So it's not just, oh, it's a big stone in the center. You've got a ton of diamond weight in the carat 60 around. So 260 overall. Great finishing in the undergallery. Yellow gold only. It's rich. I like that the yellow gold, I think, leaves it that way. All of these diamonds on the sides, they wrap around and over. Look at that. It's actually going to be like that dome style on the band. So even the sides of the ring, you see the diamonds from every angle. That is really, boy, that's graded properly. Definitely has more orange than it is brown. That's one of the more complicated and rare cuts to find in the entire diamond world is an orange diamond. So we are thrilled that we can bring it to you. Thrilled that we have it with the cert. It's not going to be, and look at this, $12,999 should be. It's right here on the information. This is the ring. This is the price. It started at $24,000. The cert comes with it, and yet that's what it should be. I want to make a diamond deal that we don't have very often because we never have this color really. Orange diamonds, if they are, saw some the other day, but they were just accents. They were literally accent stones. They were in a, they were around a Tanzanite. And I think it's still here, by the way. I don't know if it got shipped out to the museum yet. So 21 karat oval with orange diamond accents on the side. So we have had some really unique orange diamonds, but they've been definitely on the smaller size. And they're still valuable. They're still incredibly important and incredibly valuable. This is that one big center stone we love. And it's not going to be even $12,999. Even better value. Not going to be $10, not even $99.99. If you've been waiting to maybe add to your fancy diamond collection, here's one of the more, again, you think about like the bingo card, what's going to be the really tough ones to get? Big pinks, big greens, big blues, big orange. That's what you have here. And it's also, this one looks like a 4. So let me see if I can put on my pinky here for you just to give you an idea of the size. And we'll go ahead and make this really easy. It is not even $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. There's an added value when you get a cert. I ask everybody when they have, you know, when friends and family and just people who need a little diamond expert for a day when they want to get an engagement ring and they're always shopping for big diamonds, they say, you know, help me out. And I say, of course. And the first thing I ask is, do you want certified or not? Because that makes a huge difference. If you care about a cert, it's always going to be a little bit more, and they're good to have. They're really good to have, don't get me wrong. But some people don't care about a cert, and therefore you can get a little better deal on a diamond. And I'm just talking about white diamonds. It's a whole nother deal when you've got a fancy color like this is. And so to be able to bring this at the value we have, that's not even $6,000 or $5,000, and that's in an incredible amount, that should be more. It's only $49.99. One caller takes it. One of our best. And again, you're really ticking off the box that is super exotic when it comes to diamond colors. Orange, it is very much dominant there. And if in the trade, if you talk about orange-brown combinations where there's a little bit of like a bronzy element, you usually call them Cognac. So that's kind of an accepted name for them. But again, the GIA just goes on colors alone. So they do have the word fancy on the cert, which is important as well. So again, it's why we like certs, and it's why it, again, if you like to get your pieces insured or appraised, that makes it a lot easier to do when you do have the GIA cert already done. That's a nice way to go. So $49.99 gets it to you. Let me know if you'd like that one, and then we will show you. I think that's my only certified diamond today, but you can certainly ask about any. And we've got a couple yellows, and I know we've got a couple of pinks that's certified as well, but that's one of our big ones there. And $49.99 would not get you the mounting. So that whole GIA certified stone in the middle, that's free. That is free. And then we've got the big, look at this gold. This is a really cool texture to a single solitary diamond. And look at that wide band. It's coming up next. And for those of you that missed it, I brought this out because I was so shocked and amazed that this lasted through our show last evening. That is the Tanzanite Museum Reserve 8 karat pluser in a cushion cut that is below $3,500. So get ready. Here's the diamond band. This is a wide gold band with a little bit of platinum. It's going to be out of number 112, 7150, and a lot of 18 karat gold. It's a lot of 18K, and then just the platinum is the bezel setting for that diamond. Let me know who's got the orange brown diamond, GIA certified, $49.99. Do not want you to miss out on that. You feel fancy when you got fancy diamonds. It's really that simple and easy. You feel elevated. They're so rare. But here we are. This one is 18K in platinum, and it's a 18-point round brilliant diamond right in the middle, but it's casual. It's wearable. It's that big bold gold we normally don't see here because we really concentrate fully on gems and diamonds, and we don't do a lot of really kind of all gold pieces. Really, the signet ring is the one exception. This is, yeah, mostly bold gold, but it's got that texture. I love this woven quality. It's very complicated to do. And then the big diamond, which is almost a fifth of a carat in the middle. We have one. I love that it brings it in the center, so it really draws your attention to that diamond and creates the illusion that diamond's even bigger. So does the bezel. The bezel in a white metal matches the diamond color, so that too is going to allow the stone to look even larger. And the whole ring is under $1,000. Never see that for gold this kind of size, keeping in mind it's also that 18 karat solid gold, so it's that higher purity, which should be way more money. And it's not $9.99 and it's not $8.99. We have one. Let's blow it out. I'll make it $888, and a big Saturday is just really getting started here, but we are already close to that first hour ending. So I'll show you the Tanzanite pendant. Then remember, the top of the hour is the Tanzanite drop earring that I am so thrilled about. I'm going to give you a little preview of them so you know that I mean business when we get there. It's not going to be one you want to wait on because this is the drop earring, and it's more of that simple classic, still a drop, so not a stud or a basic, but you've got that diamond presence and then that big stone. It's going to be 2 carats plus in each, and they're fantastic. So we'll see that coming up. And I know how many of you after last night's we had so many different earrings last night on the show, and I got to try this on, but we had so many different earrings, but they were all huge, right? We went up to 23 carats in size on Tanzanite. So it was a little larger than a lot of people want to go. So that's why I was so thrilled to see those here brand new for today. So we've got them coming up at the top of the hour. It's only about 14 minutes from right now. This is our single ring only, $888 if you'd like to get it. That is going to be a 1 and 1 alone. And I like that yeah, you've got it. All right, congratulations. That one's gone to Jess. Let's go ahead and bring out that Tanzanite pendant in case you missed it last night. It's item number 1125177. I love the design of it too. Now keep in mind, it's going to sit north to south on the neckline. I'm just holding it so you can see the close-up on the stone as best case scenario, and then we'll drop it from the neckline so you can see it there. But 826 is the size. It's a museum reserve, and we're very proud of that. And you do have this incredible stone. Now it's a modern heavy gold weight. We can change the gold if you want us to. It's 5177. It's an 826, and that would be with the 8 points in diamonds. Only 2 diamonds. So it's got a nice big size individually, 4 points each, and that will be white, yellow, rose gold. Let me know if you're thinking about it, because we obviously have a couple of people that saw it last night who may have a little head start on this one. And I already did reveal the price. It's just a quick encore because I was so surprised that it was still here this morning. So here we are at $99.99. Should be going a lot lower than that. Yes, Morganites are here. I've got the ring and I've got the earrings. We've got them all for you. And then we have this piece going on the hand, just so you can see how beautiful your chain is going to slide right through the top, which is a hidden bail. But do you see how pretend the tweezers is your chain? So when you put your favorite chain through it, you're going to have that look where it looks like the gold is overlapping, because it is, and then it's really part of the design itself. So it makes it really special, modern. It makes it individual and unique, and that's a really good look at it, isn't it? So we've got the length here at a little over an inch. I'll try it on my neckline in just a moment. Here's that measurement. Excuse me, had to let that sneeze out. But here we are with the inch, and yep, just a little over an inch, inch and an eighth there. Let's take it on over to the neckline. You'll see it that way, and that one's going to be, oh, we got the discount for you. A big time, big time, big time discount. It's not even $5,000 or $49.99. It's got to go, and it will. Here's what it looks like again close up. This is one of those great museum reserves. Yes, it's going to be diamonds by the yard appropriate as well. So if you are somebody who says, I got a bigger chain, is that going to work? Because quite frankly, it needs a bigger chain. A bigger piece, in my mind, if it's a bigger pendant, it needs a bigger chain for proper proportion. You're going to have that ability here. And it's not $39.99 either. It's a first caller situation. It's got one of our lowest per carat prices on a museum reserve for the Tanzanite alone. And it's not even $3,500. I'll blow it out for $3,499. That's it. And one person gets it, and that's going to be all we have on that pendant. Now, I know we've got some museum reserves. They're huge, though, like 30 carats, and there's a 75 carat somewhere in the inventory. So they're a little bit larger, may not be in everybody's, budget, but that's where we can get you a really important Tanzanite in that big size, but really beautiful nonetheless. Okay, you guys ready for our newest Morganite? It's actually the mounting we saw a few minutes ago with one of our Congos, which are still here by request. So all my requests, every request that was made today, they're still available. So it just goes to show you, people don't always take their requests, and that's perfectly fine. It just want to make sure that you don't miss out on the dream piece because you think it's reserved for somebody else. So here we go. Let's get it out here. 7373 is our newest Morganite. So we had a very popular oval. Look at how pretty this is. And there are earrings to match in this show. So it is not going to be just the ring. You've got a chance to really pick up an amazing set here today. And what a beautiful look this is. This is the true classic, but I will say saturated, because a lot of the Morganites have barely any color. If they are a peachy blushy pink, there should be a pink element, there should be a peachy element. They should look a little bit like a good Paraiba sapphire would. A good beryl is going to have in the pink variety, because we see emeralds that are beryls and aquamarines that are beryls, and sometimes we even have some bixbite. But this is where you get the sensational Morganite. It's a 4-carat 30 pair. It's new right now. It also has 37 points in diamonds. They're stacked. There's even one that's elevated. I don't know if you noticed that, but the middle one there, right beside the stone east and west, that one's elevated above the rest. These are those large princess cuts that we just adore, because obviously princess cuts are very, very special. They're also very expensive, typically. So it's always nice to see something like this that has an expensive variety of diamond that also, why are they expensive? Well, because they're square cuts, but they give you the brilliance of a round. So we love to see that look, and yet you've got the huge piece right here going out with 37 points among just 8 stones, so they're a really nice size individually. Think about it, they're gonna be about 4.5 points, maybe 5. And then we have an earring later, and you can also, you get to change the gold if you want to. How nice is that? So if you want to change it up to rose, you can. If you want to change it up to yellow, you can. Honestly, it's a strong enough color where you could. And sometimes you don't want to, you want to advise against that with Morganite because they can be lighter. Honestly, here it's got so much saturation. Go ahead, feel free to switch it up if you want. But here's what I'll do. We got a deal. I was thinking about the 2-carat that I had last night, how popular it was. This morning, I'm taking emails and fielding calls, and we have all kinds of people asking about the oval. Is it still available from last night? Unfortunately, it is not. It is sold. So the 2-carat with the pink and the white diamonds around it is gone. So this was, to me, the perfect timing on it, because it's got a color that is really intense. It's a beautiful larger stone at 4 carats 30. It has the bigger diamond presence, really important how that's done, but the whole thing is going to be, it was supposed to be a lot more. It's supposed to be $3,499. That's what I just did on a huge 8-carat Tanzanite. So I'm thinking we let one value bring out the others, dictate the others, make them all really, really low in price. They're not going to be anything like they should be. That goes for everything you see today. It's a Saturday on sale. There's just only one way about it. That's how we got to roll. So instead of $34.99, it is not. Huge value right now. Let's go ahead and help you out, because I know how many of you missed out on the oval, because I've been talking to you this morning. And a lot of you said, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed it. So I'm trying to make this the best alternative I can when you've got a huge size. Look at this on the hand, and this one's a lot bigger. It's more than double the size of what so many of you missed out on last night. Get it in your size. I love it in the white gold. I wouldn't change a thing. If you're tempted, you could go rose. Look at the intensity. So from a lot of distance away, you would normally see a typical Morganite fade. It would not look like it has any color at all if you see it from a distance, because usually there's so little saturation to them. This stone, that's not the issue. That's not happening. It's got all that beautiful color. As a matter of fact, really intense with the way the tip of the pear shape and the base of the pear shape come together. And we're going to make it better than $34.99. That is now a was price. A forget about it, let's do better was price. And how about that? You don't see this every day. We put on hundreds of pieces on this wheel. Very little of the time do you actually see the color reflected onto the wheel. That's happening now. It's a pastel stone, and yet it's still managing to give us all that bright, stunning color onto the wheel below it. It's casting its own color onto a plain white wheel. That tells you something about the saturation level of that very stone. It is not going to be $3. I know you need a value. I know you showed up today going, Lolo, show me something. Show me something amazing. I can't go ahead and just spend whatever I want. I need you to really work your magic, make it a value, do something special. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to offer it for less than $3, less than $2, less than even $19.99. Would love for you to have it. Would love for you to get it. It's not for the faint of heart because it is a big stone, but again, set up in such a way that the diamonds really are that powerful combination with it. It looks incredible, and you can choose your gold for free. your size, for free. The shipping, also free. And this one's not even going to be $19.99. We've already taken so much money off that price. Let's make it better. Because if you can save more than you're spending, that's what I think is better. So if we go to $14.99, then you're saving $2,000, and therefore you're spending less than the amount you're saving. Let's go even lower than that. This is going to be probably a 30-second deal, I would imagine. Can't imagine it sticking around longer than 30 seconds or so, because it's not 14 or 13 or 12. You are in the right place today. You are ready to shop, to save, to get the values of a lifetime, to not have to compromise your quality to do so. And it's not going to be 12 or 11 or $10.99. I'm going to do what made the Oval very, very popular and quick to go last night. We'll make it $999 for that Morganite. And one alone. So it's time to get it. And 30 seconds, yep, we'll see if I was right. And that's going to be it. And that's with all that delay. So we'll see. It's going to be a really, really quick moment. And $9.99 to get you something that should have been $3,500. That makes it a value of the day. We're talking about a lot of good ones. We do have the earrings coming up. We can bring those out. Are we ready? And then, by the way, we'll do I'm looking at 5 minutes actually till our Tanzanite earrings. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do the Tanzanite earrings at the top of the hour. Then we'll bring out the Morganite pear shapes a little bit later. They're going to be affordable, and they still work with everything too, because that's the beauty of this color. It's that really feminine color. It works with everything you wear, whether it's brights or neutrals or anything in between. That's going to work really, really well with it. So we've shown you a lot of jewelry. Some of it's still here and a lot of it's gone. So make sure you let me know if there's anything you're thinking about from the show today. If there's anything you want to pick up, because I know there's a lot of people that on a Saturday, it's a busy weekend, morning and afternoon. So maybe you've been out running about. We've got the fabulous pieces and have had quite the first hour. So we'll keep that going. Let me know. I was wrong. It's lasting 30 seconds. I didn't think it would. But here come the call. See, it's that delay. I always forget about that delay. We've got like a 60-second delay when all is said and done. So sometimes it takes a little more than you think, just because, well, things are happening a little after they're happening here. So here we go. $9.99 if you'd like to get it. We'll see who's got it, and then we're going to move on. We've got a couple of minutes. Maybe one more item till our top of the hour. That's a really cool ring. It's a really big stone. And it's not Morganite that's barely their color. It's got so much of, you still see a little bit of flash of ultraviolet blues, lavenders, pinks, all of it. Love that. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, what a Saturday. What a beautiful Saturday to be shopping. And if you have requests, continue to get them in, because we got a lot of great jewelry, but never have time for all of it, because that's kind of the thing. So here we are. We've got the big Paraiba. Look at this one. I didn't even show this last night. Look at that stone. Color is amazing. It's just shy of 2 carats. One of the more important mountings we do, we only see this mounting with very important stones. There's something about these two stones together, which is why I popped them in. If you want to wear one on one hand and one on the other, that would be a beautiful way to go. Let's get to our Paraiba. 112-2019 is coming up right now. That is the blues and greens you want and look for in one of the rarest, most important stones in the world. And it's pretty, you know? It's the thing. So many rare stones are not all that attractive, or maybe you can't wear them in jewelry because they're not durable enough. This is not yellow gold. It is white gold, but you can change it if you want. So that's the great thing there. And it's a carat 94 in this neon Paraiba. It's gleaming. Look at that. If we lower the light like I just did, it only glows even more. It's going to be powerful neon material. It doesn't matter, low light, lots of light, doesn't matter. Outside, indoors, fluorescent, UV, doesn't matter. It always looks fantastic. And it's all about the stone. This is a very high clarity stone. That's, again, tourmaline. Shouldn't be. It's usually got a lot of inclusions that are visible, especially as you get into bigger sizes like this is. Jason, did you take that Morganite? Yes? No? Okay, so let me know, guys, because otherwise I don't know how to tell our customers what's still available. So here we go, carat 94, carat 79. I mentioned this the other day. I had this in a yellow diamond. I had it with a mandarin garnet. We were talking about the fact that this mounting rarely comes along. It is saved and reserved for only the top stones of the world here. And every stone we bring is considered a top stone, top gem, great quality. So if it's only a few stones that are worthy of this mounting, that tells you a lot about how important it is. Carat 94 is the size. You get a carat 79. That's why it is so important and powerful. It's a huge diamond weight. It's got finishing on the inside. It looks great in any gold color, but again, something we're partial to the white gold. Here's the inside. This is more than just an under gallery view though. It's about seeing the clarity of that stone, because remember what I was talking about with that certified diamond, how a good cutter can hide or disguise inclusions with cutting. And that's the same thing with all stones. You can do that. This is a very included stone, but I ask you, where are the inclusions? The underside is where you don't see the facet pattern disguising or hiding. You're looking at if you're ever at a gem trade show, if you ever look at a diamond dealer, if you're ever shopping yourself for a diamond, and they're loose stones or colored stones, any stone, look at it from the back, flip it over. Just a little advice, because looking at the front doesn't tell you the whole story. Good cutters know what they're doing. Cutting can mask inclusions. So when you have a stone that's typically included like this is, or a lot of diamonds are, feel free to flip it over. Look at the inside, because that's going to reveal what your clarity actually is, right? And there's nothing wrong with having an inclusion. Natural stones do, they should, they will, especially one that is type 3. But when you get this stone and you get this quality and you get that color and you're talking about the top level, that's what you want to have. And the whole ring for a 2 carat usually are, and I've seen it, we've seen how many stones go when they're 25,000. 20,000. When they're 2 carat, that is a huge size to get in Paraiba. This one, not anywhere near. And it's not that it's lacking diamonds. This has got one of the most important diamond mountings we create here. And again, we are the manufacturer. We make a lot of great diamond mountings, but this is one of our truly best here, and we're going to get it out the door right now. Take a look at it. It's not going to be even 25,000. Not even close. It's not 25,000. It's not 20. It's not even, how many times have we seen 2 carats go? Because they're brought down to $15,000, and that tends to be the magic moment. When you got a 2 carat at 15 grand, boom, they go. This one is even better, and yet I'm looking at clean. We saw it from the inside. You can't hide the inclusions. It's there. It's got it. Take a look at it on the hand. This is the size of this ring. You know, for being a lot of diamond weight, I still find it's pretty wearable. It's a very dramatic style, but look at that. It's classic as can be, because you got the big white diamonds, the double halo, even the diamonds pave around the sides, but it's also not 15,000. Not even close. We've got one caller who's going to take it, because these are about as collectible as it gets. And when it comes to investments, what do you want to have that's beautiful and wearable, but also is something you're going to enjoy wearing for years and years, that gains tremendously in value? This has never stopped. It has never stopped elevating in its value since it was discovered in 1989. And it's not one of those that's on that real basic trajectory where it's just little increases year by year. It's gone up leaps and bounds, incrementally and exponentially. So incrementally is more kind of what diamonds do, where there's a steady rise. This is more exponential in the way that it's actually elevated in value. And it's not $14,000, $13,000, $12,000, or $11,000. When we want to say goodbye to a piece, we know what to do. It's as simple as dropping that price lower than it should ever go. We're already there. And then the Tanzanite earrings are coming up as our top of the hour, which is great. So they're on the way. But this one's not 11. It's not 10,999. Take it from a collector who's been offering these and collecting them. I offer a lot of jewelry, but it's very rare that you'll find that I'm collecting a stone right alongside you. This is one that I've been collecting since the early parts of the 2000s, when they really were just first coming out to, you know, folks like you and I. This is important. Take advantage of it. It's not going to be $10,000. It's $99.99, and that's for one caller in the world, and it's happening now, and that's going to be it. And whoever gets it and never looks back, because that's one of the bigger values we've ever had in Paraiba of that size. They're so rare to get in the 2 carat, and you are just shy of that. Remember when we had the 2 carat 13 yellow diamond earlier this week in that same mounting? It wasn't that price. So here we go, $99.99. Let's get to our Tanzanite earrings as our top of the hour. And we have been waiting on this. This is really almost something that started last night, because just based on one request, although it's a request that was made to me directly, but you know what? A lot of you have the same request in mind. The idea is, I've got Blue Wing Black D. I've got your best in the world in a ring, and I love it. So what about adding to the collection? Getting something to match what you already have and love and wear, and making it even more wearable and collectible by having a set of earrings like this, 112-7325. It is your item number, and here we go. This is what, again, I brought you what at last night's point, and that was only a few hours ago. Last night, I brought out every single drop earring that I had at the time. Little did I know, we were, as I was on the air, working on this incredible style for you to be debuting today, of which is now, and no more waiting, and 7325. And again, welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for being with us on this Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. Glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is going to be our last 2 hours together today, and we have a very special way to kick it off with 4 carats plus. It's actually 430 in your Tanzanites, in your cushions, in the squares, really rare cut. And we're so glad they're here because I know a lot of you just said, well, that's a beautiful wheel of Tanzanite earrings that I had just a few hours ago last night, but they were huge. So they weren't necessarily in everybody's ballpark as far as budget. So now we get you the stones that are, and we bring 4 carats 30, so they're still big, they're still powerful, they're still blue winged block Ds, and they've been hiding out in a vault for literally years, and they haven't been on the air. And then they have this great little, think of it like a little stiletto drop in diamonds, but actually it's got a marquise shape. If you think about really elongated, wait till you see them on, post and butterfly backing, any gold you want, and I know this is gonna help out because we saw earrings last night that were $12,000, $13,000, right? Actually, $12,000 was the highest. I brought them all down. Keep in mind, I discounted those, but they were still $12,000, $10,000, $9,000. These are not. And that's why I'm so glad they're here. And if you thought about those earrings last night, listen, a couple pairs are still available. If you want me to bring them out, I will. But if you want something, well, let's face it, with their 23 karat earrings, they're probably going to be something you're wearing only a few times a year because you're dressing up. This is the one I think you can wear all the time because they're not huge. They're kind of walking that line. If they've got presents, they've got the red flashes, but they're not gigantic where you're saving them for one special occasion. And that's why I think they're so important. And I got to show them on because this is a really new design for us. And we've got to show you the length because the whole point is it's a drop earring. I love that that little stiletto drop leads right into the very point of your cushion cut. This is our top of the hour. The diamond weight is 18 points. Take a look at the length they're going to give you, which is 1.25 inches from top to bottom. If you ask me, it's perfection. There's again that little tapering point and point, top and bottom there. And then again, there's your post. So it's a post. And actually the post is so strategically set a little lower so that you've got piercing coverage. I appreciate that. And I'll pop one in the ear for you, but there's white gold, yellow gold, and rose. So feel free to match them however you like to wear your Tanzanites, or let's see what we can do here. I'm so excited these are here. Thrilled, as a matter of fact. Did our wheel just stop? Yep, it did. I thought we changed out the wheel so this would not happen. I don't know. Our wheels are really struggling. Take a look at them on. That's what's important here. Forget about the wheel. Let's take a look. Yeah, and I don't have a backing in these. I'm just kind of, they're floating there in my ear, so holding on for dear life. But they're going to sit a little bit higher when you have a backing that's going to hold them into place. So there you can see what they look like. So they're really stunning, aren't they? And they're going to be, I mean, that to me is the perfect drop. It's just over 1 inch. Looks fantastic. Red flashes galore in that stone. There are your diamonds. They're still VS. You've got a little bit of movement. I love that they're hitting right at that point at the jawline there. So they're very much that super flattering style. They're flattering. They're elegant. They're not overly dressy. You're going to live in these earrings. And they're supposed to be $49.99. We're going to do better. That's why they're the top of the hour. I get to choose pieces throughout every single show I do, and that's a lot. And I get to pick pieces that I want to do as a top of the hour special to make sure that it's not just about, hey, this is cool. It's about, let's get you the value and the discount. So we'll take another look at them close up, and we're going to give you the wildest value. And I know you're going to love them. And operators, do me a favor. Let me know if you're getting the pair. You ready to see them up close? Look at the matching. Perfect. And you know what they do when they sit at that angle? They end up looking a little larger. They're already over 2 carats, 215 as a matter of fact each. Even good sized diamonds. That's not just little tiny basic itty bitty diamonds. Anybody thinking about them so far? Jason, you thinking about the earrings? No? Okay. Nobody's online? That's okay. They're $49.99. But I'm making them better because it's the top of the hour, so I get to do whatever the heck I want to make sure they disappear, they go to you, they're a fabulous value, and you need to get them. Because you know what I told you last night, because last night it was the fact. I brought out 4 pairs of drop earrings. It was everything we had, every last one of them. This was being made at that very moment, and I had no idea. These were being made and completed, the finishing touches, while I was on the air last night. Because remember, we start so early now, so I'm here with the jewelers too. So we start really early at 5. So jewelers, we're still here working on this for today's show. That's what I love, is that these are so impressive and amazing and affordable. And wait, do we need to make them more affordable than $49.99? Because that's exactly what I'm about to do. We're going to blow these out. You're going to get a pair, and I hope you get your favorite gold color before they're sold out. They're not $49. $39's amazing. They're not going to be $39. They're not going to be even $2,999. Whew! This is what we've been waiting for. And again, nothing else. That's the problem. Nothing else in a drop. You're looking at them. This is last call if you want to drop. And I don't have studs either. I don't have stud earrings. I looked last night. I thought, well, maybe if the drops are too big, let me see if we have a stud. I had nothing. Nothing in a stud. Nothing in a drop. This is it. The drops that we had were the big sizes. They are, again, for the most part, still here if you want to recap any of those. But this is not going to be $29.99 a pair. And still nobody on the phone lines claiming them as their own. Not yet. That's probably because you know I go low. Dare I say low, low? For the top of the hours, a little extra low, 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 low. So this is your chance to pick them up. And if you don't love them at $29.99, don't worry, I got you covered. And this is where, again, you cannot wait because we don't have any more. There are no new blue wing block Ds. They're gone, and everything is here and made up and ready to go. And I'll show you an 8-carat emerald cut a little later. How about $2,500? How about $24.99? Remember how much workmanship and labor goes into an earring. We're not looking at a basic that's like everything else where it's really simple and easy to make and it takes a day or two. This is a labor-intense thing to do when you've got moving pieces and moving parts and settings that have to be hinged together with other pieces. It's like you're making 4 different individual pieces of jewelry and then putting them all together to make the earring happen. That's what this is like. And it's not 24. Let's go even lower. I really hope these go. I tried to make sure that we could bring you everything last night. What a pleasant surprise to have something that I think is going to work so well today. This is why you never know what's going to pop up. Even I don't know because we're making jewelry around the clock. We're making jewelry all the time. Here I am on the air and look at that last night, and these are here for our morning show. This is not going to be 24. Let's go even lower. If they're still here, then I haven't done what you need me to do. But I'm really low. Just, whoo, like alarm bells are going off here. It's like under cost, under cost, under cost, under cost. It's like it's like we should abort mission here, but we're not. We're going to keep going. If they're still here, again, I need you to be thrilled. I need you to be thrilled and walk away with the best drop earring that is, to me, I think that size makes them all the time wearable. Not once in a while, not when you're dressed to the nines, when you're looking fabulous. And you know what? The earring makes you dress to the nines. That earring, doesn't matter what you're wearing, outfit-wise. That earring makes it. What if we do 23, 22, 21? How can we make you happy with a Tanzanite earring where you got 2 carats in each ear and diamonds? And all the workmanship and the gold color of your choice, and they're not 21 or 2,000. Well, I'm trying to make you an affordable pair of drop earrings when that is impossible to do with the quality we have. That's the thing. It's the best quality out there. There's nobody that's going to bring you or deliver or have or offer a better quality in Tanzanite than what we're bringing. And yet here it is for less than $2,099. You know what? Let's take them all the way down. Go ahead. You want them, take them. We're going to give them 60 seconds and they will be gone. They are going to be $1,999 only for those earrings. Grab them if you can. They're amazing. And they're only, again, probably going to be here for 60 seconds. So $19.99. What a way to celebrate the top of hour number 2. We've got 2 hours left. Tim, did you have any register over there? Were you shopping? Were you requesting? Tell me what's going on. Oh, good. Wonderful. Shopping our first hour. And then 40 seconds remaining. Well, they're still here. Okay. Well, I tried. I mean, it's better than $12,000, which we do have the 23 carats from last night. So we do have the 23s. We had another big cushion cut square. Actually, that's the cut we kept seeing last night in drops. We kept seeing square cushion cuts in drops last night. But nothing was this affordable. My most affordable drop earring last night was $6,000. So this is significantly less. And yet still giving you, but I think that's important. I think a lot of people just didn't want them because they were too big, right? Too big for everyday wear, too much for the piece you're going to wear all the time. This is the style that hopefully you will and take advantage of it while they're here. All right, so $19.99. Let's see who's got them. And next up, would we like to see those Morganite earrings? Because I've got them, and I promised you Morganite earrings as well. So since we've got your attention, if you are a drop earring lover, let's show you what we have in Morganites. Go ahead and call me on those. And here is the Morganite that matches the ring that we just had a couple of minutes ago. And this is in rose gold now, but you can change them. So again, I offered you white gold in the ring and said you could change that. So now we're going to say, well, here's what they look like in that beautiful rich blush tone in rose gold. But if you want them in a white gold or a yellow gold, it is your choice for free. So here we go. And speaking of free, a lot of elements of this earring is also going to be free on 112-7349. Come on in. Happy Saturday, everybody. So glad you're with us. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm hoping that we can shop together for the next couple hours. Well, an hour and 45 is all we have. We do have a big blue wing that's new tonight or today as well, which is going to be our museum reserve in that 11 karat emerald cut. Make sure you stay with me if you love an emerald cut. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. But here we are with the Morganite drops. Oh, so excited about having a total carat weight of 220 in the pairs. It's a pair of pairs. They're those beautiful peachy pinks we love, saturated as much as really Morganite can be. And we have a diamond. It's like a diamond shape, but in diamonds. Get it? Like the diamond like on a playing card. And you've got a diamond shape that actually separates your lever back from the drop pair shape, and it's beautiful, and they're in the rose, white, or yellow. You get a choice sometimes. Most of the time when I've had Morganite earrings, you have to keep them in the rose. This time you do not. We can do anything you'd like, and well, they're supposed to be $19.99. I'm still struggling with my Tanzanites here, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I just don't know if you can have a Morganite be the same price as what I just brought down the Tanzanites for, so I've got a solution. And I think it's a really good solution, and you can tell me otherwise, but it's kind of my solution to everything around here. I just dropped the price. Let's just drop it. Let's make it lower. Let's make it easier. Let's send them out. Let's get them gone. Let's do what we can to make you the deal of a lifetime. If you want an earring that also goes with everything, because this is a style that is, the style is wonderful, but it's also the color. The color is really just, it's that color. It's what we call, again, in the trade, we call it a makeup color. People talk about it with fashion. It's a makeup color. So it's a color that oftentimes works because it just looks good on everybody, right? Take a look. It's got that, what we would wear in makeup colors, from, you know, lip gloss to blushes to different looks. This is where you get that color. So right next to your face, how pretty and flattering they are, not to mention being the drop style that they are, not to mention that we're getting diamonds in there, and they've got a little bit of length. I think it would say, these will be a little bit, I think even longer, maybe perhaps. Let's just check it out. A little longer than maybe even the Tanzanites, or yeah, I think so. Let's take a look here with the ruler. Get you the length that they are in the drop, which is going to be, yeah, no, it's about the same, 1.25 inches there from top to bottom, just a tad bit over 1.25 inches. I'm getting specific, and then I'll pop one on so that's a better look. Now, they're not $19.99. Because you saw, if I'm struggling to get those Tanzanites out here for $19.99, then you need a better price on the Morganites. So here goes nothing. I'm going to give this a 60-second deal, and I want you to see them on because that's going to help you make the decision here. First, you got to see them on. That's how they look on the ear. The drop, the movement. This is in the rose gold, which you can see is very tonal with my skin tone. But again, you get the choice of white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You get to decide. But they are nowhere near $19.99. I'm going to help you out here. Let's get them gone, shall we? And this is just, again, that little perfect diamond drop. It almost looks like you have one big diamond, which if it were one diamond, that would be that famous rhombus cut that we like to see. This is where you get that drop with the lever back. That gorgeous stone, again, goes with everything. Everything. This is like your super neutral, but pretty and rare at the same time. And it's not $19.99. Let's go back to our wheel. I just want you to see them on and how they move and how they have that little bit of dance to them. They're not $9.99. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking straight up value. Here's what I got for you. Better than $1,000, better than $9.99. Go ahead and get on those phone lines. That diamond design up top, really pretty. There's, again, something very wearable about this drop earring. Doesn't have to be the one you're saving for a special occasion. We don't have anyone on the phone lines. I basically listen to you guys. I listen to you. I take your feedback. If I don't have a call on those earrings, I'll tell you it's unusual to have an earring like that at $9.99 and not be saying sold. But if it means we got to take them lower, we take them lower, because selling, or rather not selling, is not an option. Not on my show. I don't want to just present jewelry to you. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to make sure, listen, if it's just presenting and we go, oh, no, never mind, it's here, then that means I haven't done a well enough job pricing things at the discount. Because when you sell it really, really low, it goes. If it goes low, it goes. It's as simple as that is. You guys understand value, you know value, you expect value. That is. But if it's not the value that gets the job done, then I will take it lower. That's the authority I have to do for you and with you, and that's how we make it happen. And that's how pieces go no matter what. It's not good enough that I'm just showing you jewelry. That's honestly not a great recipe for success. We can't be here for these, 8+ years we've been here if we're not moving jewelry. So how about this? And some days you just gotta take things extra low and make sure they go. And let's not even do $888 or $777 or $699 because I need to make sure we send everything out. It's not good enough to move 1 or 2 items a show. It's just not. And that's going to be how we make this happen. Instead of $699, $599, what can we do? It's solid gold. It's gorgeous Morganites. They're rare. You get VS diamonds as well. And it's not $599. Apparently not, because we're still awaiting that caller to say yes. And we even have the pear-shaped ring for $999 earlier, which think of how beautiful they'd be together. I had a pear-shaped Morganite, same color. It just looked different because remember, it was in the white gold. So I can even show that to you again if you want to need to see the difference of Morganites in white versus rose gold. We can help you out. I would choose one of those gold colors for sure, but it's not $599 because this is apparently a $2,000 earring that cannot be today. Let's make them $499 instead and see if that works. And it should. 60 seconds on that clock, and then we are going to get to that big Tanzanite shortly. And then let me know if you have any questions, requests at all. We can bring them out. Listen, we've had a busy week of jewelry, but I know a lot of you have been busy as well. If you've missed any of our previous week or so, or anything in jewelry that you want to see on the air, please let me know what those are, because let's take this Saturday time we have together and make it special. So $499 a pair on those. 40 seconds remaining, then we got to move. So that's going to be it. Last call, and then we got to go. I do want to remind you we had a beautiful round Morganite last night that was so special. It was a round 310. I mean, a round 310. It was a round shape in a 310 size. It wasn't a round 3 carat stone. It was a round stone in a 3 carat 10 size, and it was lovely. So that's still here if you'd like it. And then, of course, we do have, well, the pear shapes. And you don't have to have the same cut. I even like mixing it up. Let's say you have a round at home. Let's say you have a Morganite in a trillion, a pear shape, a round, a cushion. It doesn't matter. You're going to always have the look of matching. Doesn't need to be so matchy-matchy where everything's identical. I really like actually having similar colors, but in different shapes, because I think it looks, even a little bit more important when you've got, match the colors, match the stones, but get different shapes and styles. It changes it up a bit, but still coordinates them together. So I think that's a great way to go. By the way, you guys want to see a little something preview? Something that I'm very excited about on January 31st. And rarely do I get to, I oftentimes have pieces of jewelry that are a couple $100,000 that I sell for less. But rare is it to see something that I have in a handbag that should be a couple $100,000 or more, and I get to sell it for less. On January 31st, I just want to mention to my gals who love great accessories, great jewelry, great everything, look what I have here for you. This may look familiar. You've probably seen something like this on some of the most well-known women in the world. And I'm talking about queens of countries. I'm talking about major celebs here in the U.S. This is, I can't believe, you can't really see the colors quite well from a distance, but this is coming up on the 31st. I promised you last night I would give you a little preview, a little Saturday exclusive preview. This is coming up on the 31st of January. It's a Friday night. And wait, there's more. We have this one too. And this one, by the way, there's a little special something happening on the inside that's going to make yours special and more special and unique than everybody else's, and I'll show you. Do you guys see that? Do you see there's an embossing? That is going to have your name. Now, even the wags that go for hundreds of thousands of dollars that are in the same silhouette with the same crocodile, they don't have a personalization like this does, and this does. So again, fabulous bags. We have a smaller size as well. We have 2 sizes. January 31st. Mark your calendars, because if you're a bag lover, these are the bags you're going to want to have. And of course, we're not going to ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is, by the way, the only colorway we have is this color. So again, you've got this classic. We'll talk about what that is and makes it so special. And that's coming up on the 31st. That's going to be in 1 size. And then we have 2 sizes, this one and the smaller. They're happening on the 31st of January. It's a Friday night. Mark your calendars. Make sure you're here with me. That's going to be happening. And they're going to be one night only. So that's really, and that's the color of the season, by the way. That's the whole mocha mousse trend. So it's classic, yes, but it's also the color of this year. So anyway, that's happening on January 31st, Friday night. Make sure you're with me and make sure you're registered too so you can be ready to go on jewelry, but also great accessories like that. All right, back to the wheel we go with our Morganite earrings. Just had to show those to you. They're very, 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 very cool. And you're going to have yours customized with your name on it too. And that is going to be really special. So totally custom. Can't believe it. All right, next up, we're going to get to, because the bottom of the hour is getting close. Yes, Jess. Oh, sure. They're different colors of gold. But here's the pear-shaped Morganite ring. I said I would, so let me do that real quick, just in case you're curious what that color stone is going to look like in white gold. There it is. So that's the ring that we had in the white gold. And again, it does change the look a little bit because the color of the stones are the same, but there it is in white gold versus the yellow gold. I know they're setting at a different angle as well, but let me show you. If I pop this up, let me get my baby tweezers here. If we show this a little bit more, there you go. So you see that color exactly the same. So that same intensity. So that's the difference between the rose is a little more matchy tonal. The white gold, I feel like it stands out. I would go with white gold. It's my preference with the Morganite anyways, but it just makes the color stand out a little bit more. So I think that sold from earlier, but that was $9.99 in the ring, and there's the earring to match. So the color of the stones are the same, and then it kind of just depends on which gold color you choose. So there they are together. All right, coming up, let's get to a brief look at some rings here that we're going to discount. We have a gents emerald that's fantastic as well. And then we got some big blue wings. The big 11 karat, I don't know why I keep wanting to call it an 8 karat. It's an 11 karat 28 that we have is on the way, and it's very special. We'll explain why when we get there. It's coming up in about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. We'll do that. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. How do you guys feel about the Tanzanite? You guys ready for some more? It's our last final day, so we got to get our Tanzanite fix filled here, but there's a really special earring right there, so let me know if you'd like that one. Let's get to this quick wheel. $4.99 on the earrings, so I'm really proud of those. And then we have an array of rings here, a quick trio, blue sapphire, color changing diaspora. Here comes the color change diaspora. It's a 2.5 karat as well. That's a really pretty Asher cut. Love that. And yes, Tanzanite earrings, sure. All right, so showing everything 3 or 4 times today, and I like that. So you're hopefully getting really well versed on our jewelry. And I know we have a lot of people that are new hanging out with us, so appreciate you all. Let me go grab the Tanzanite earrings from shipping because they're already on their way, it looks like. But let me go ahead and bring those out one more time. Did you want to see them up close or on the ear, or did they miss it all? Okay, here's the Tanzanite earring again. So I'll just pop those in right here for you. Cushion cut squares, and keep in mind those are sapphires in the ring, and that's the Tanzanite. So again, shows you what blue wing's all about. Blue wing is meant to give you a lot of blues instead of lavenders. The lavender Tanzanites are pretty, don't get me wrong, they're just a little more commonplace. So lavender's not really what we're going for in high quality Tanzanite. We want Tanzanites to be a rich blue, purple, red, and that's what you get with our blue wings. So there they are. They're the square cushion cuts. We had those for $19.99 earlier, just a few moments ago at our top of the hour. And so the ring wheel is coming up, and they'll all be the same discounted price. I just want to give those one last look. That's $73.25 if you'd like to get those fabulous drop earrings. So $73.25 and $19.99, white, yellow, or rose gold. And then we also have the rings you see here. That's going to be the diaspora on the right, sapphires and diamonds in the middle, and then your fabulous kunzite emerald cut on the left side, and they're all going to be the same exact and wonderful price tag. It's a blowout. It's a must-go wheel, and keep calling on the Tanzanites or the Morganites. I don't know where those stand, so please talk to your operators about those, and we'll help you there. But this is where one of a kind's got to go. We have this one only in the white gold, so that one's got to stay as is. But then the other two can be changed. So you can do the diaspora in white or rose if you'd like. You can do the kunzite in yellow or rose if you'd like. But here's what we have for you as far as discount and value, and move them on out on a wonderful Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. And again, we're kind of your football pre-party because I know everyone's probably excited about playoffs getting good today and this afternoon. But don't worry, we got a whole half hour to get you all ready for that after the show ends. So again, we are your pre-party, and nothing better in my mind than shopping in the morning and sports all afternoon. So we got you covered there. But let's take a look at this wheel where we've got, again, all one price on any one of the three. Maybe you take one or two of them. Maybe you take all three. They're vastly different stones. We've got our classic sapphires put together throughout the middle of that round. And then you've got the diaspora. We'll go ahead and take a look. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make them really easy for you. It is a fantastic way to shop a savings and a value. And, oh, you're welcome, Mary. Is that for you? Okay, so was that for Mary? Mary Kay in Florida? Thank you. You're welcome. No problem. Let me know if you have any other questions or need to see them on again. But this is what we've got for you here. The kunzite's going to be a 489, big size diamonds down the sides. Then we've got the sapphires. You've got the mix of a carat 36 total in the ovals together, 51 points in diamond, stays in white. This diaspora is one of the prettiest I think we have. It's a 2.5 carat Asher cut. It's really got the gleam, and you see the pinks and the purples already coming through. That is indicative of how it's going to change color when it's in the proper light to do so. And they are all going to, you know what, forget about $19.99. That's a big discount. We love it, but they're going to be better than $1,000 a piece. We got to move some jewelry. We have 90 minutes to do it, 91 to be exact. So let's help everybody get rocking and rolling on jewelry, make it better than $9.99, even better than $899. It's time to go, and that diaspora is incredible. The diaspora is one for the ages, and a very unique mounting where the diamond ribbons come right up next to the sides. It almost feels like a figure eight, but halfway around, and just like those ribbons that we see where you've got, look at that color. All the color, dazzling yellows, greens. Every time it moves, it shows off different colors. It's like a magical stone that's almost like a kaleidoscope of different colors you have together here. And not one of them is gonna be $8.99. We'll go even lower. Let's make them, you know what, $8.88. Very first callers, anyone you want. And we'll give you a quick look at them here individually as well on the hand. So first I'll start with our kunzite. That's gonna be the 4 carat 89. It's a big stone. 489 kunzite right there. It's got the perfect saturation level of neons. That's going to be in white, yellow, or rose. Remember, you get the choice on that one. It's a 489 with diamond accents. Keeps it simple with the diamonds on the sides, but it goes bookended, white gold, diamonds, and more white gold blocked down the sides. Then we go to the, let me get the sapphire look on the hand. That's going to be white gold only. Remember, you're getting a total of a carat 36 in oval sapphires. There are 4. They're put together so it looks like one fancy cut, doesn't it? And then you get 51 points in diamonds, including the big center. That's one big diamond in the center, then the halo, then the diamonds down the band. That one's only white gold. Then we go to the diaspora, which I'm crazy about this value. Remember, this is a 2.5 carat stone. It's in an Asher. The Asher cut diaspora is going to be a 2.5, and then it has 23 points in diamonds and like a cutout detail to the design on the sides. And so I think we just started broadcasting. What do you think? We are very busy on the phone lines, backed up calls like crazy. Yes. Kunzite, thank you so much. We're verifying on the kunzite. Let me know. Which one? Okay. And here's the diaspora. Full on, color changing, phenomena stone. Oh, yes, please. Take it while it's here. Fantastic value on all 3 and $8.88. And if you can't decide, get a couple. Get a couple. It's a great way to go. I'm shocked the diaspora is still here at this point. 2.5 carat color changing stone, one source in the world. And this is one of the finest. They're all different. They really are. They really, truly are. But this cut really brings it to life. And you see everything from goldens to champagnes to kiwi greens to then pinks and purples at the same time. Now, if you were to go in incandescent light with your diaspora, it goes to a solid pinky purple raspberry. It almost looks like the kunzite. When it changes, it almost looks like a kunzite pinky purple together. And let me know, operators. Let me know. And the sapphires still hanging out as well. Andy, I think you were thinking about the diaspora. Jason, let me know if you're taking one of these 3. I need to know. Okay, and then we also have Jess taking one over there. We'll find out what she's got. Beautiful pieces. White, yellow, rose gold on the 2 on the outside. The left and right, you can choose your color of gold. The one in the middle's got to stay in the white gold. That's it. All right, so final call, 888, 60 seconds left to go. Then we move right along. And that big Tanzanite, when should we do it? Top of the hour? That big, big, big 11 carat museum reserve that you have yet to see. It is one that has never been on the wheel before. It's never been presented at TVON before. It's our 11 carat 28 emerald cut, and it is just perfection. If you don't have one yet, and I know most of them that are hanging out are big, really big, 20 carats, 25 carats. Most of what we have left before they head to the museum are still gigantic, which means the price tags are bigger with it. So we're going to help you out and get you a really important stone today, and a big size but a small price all together, happening in about 27 minutes. So who's counting, right? We're all excited about this one. So that will be on the way. Look at those reds. Yes, Andy. Back of the diaspora, you got it. Here's what it looks like from the inside. So remember, it's going to have cutouts on the side. That's part of the design detail. But then we put these bands of gold, so it's going to support like an under gallery will. We just don't want to take away. I mean, it's great to have a very bright, clean, inclusion-free diaspora. So the last thing you want to do is add all kinds of gold zigzagging underneath it to make it look like it's got inclusion. So, but we still have this under gallery of sorts where you see that band and that band that are going to keep it propped up comfortably up and off the hand. So that's very important. And then we have the most spectacular ruby with huge diamonds. Huge individual diamonds, brand new today. This is coming up. Oh, yeah. So we've got a great ruby on the way, too. But this is your last call at the 888 wheel. Fabulous run on those. Aqua's here. I have a gigantic Sierra Santa Maria, and it's tough to get these bigger sizes of the Sierra Santa Marias. Look at that. Ooh, that to me looks like 8 carats. Anybody else? It's not, which is going to help you with the price tag. Wow. Interesting. Okay, coming up, we're ready to move on. Kunzite, 888. That's a 489. Diamonds on the sides. Here's the sapphire. 4 ovals put together, big diamond in the middle and all the way around. That's 888. And then we've got, take a good look at that. That Asher cut diaspora every time. Look at that. It's just like little neon lights going all the way through. Are they pink? Are they purple? Are they yellow? I mean, it's just a fascinating cut. That's the 2.5 carat Asher cut with 23 points in diamonds. 888 on one of the rarest one source stones and one of the rarest phenomenal stones in the world. Great stone there. And let's get to our ruby. This one's brand new right now. It's 1127097. Wow. Okay, now we're looking at a ruby. It's not the ruby that stopped the wheel, is it? Uh-oh. No? Wheel, you're done? There's nothing in your way. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'll move it. It's going to be item number 1127097. And it's back. Yes, go ahead. Here's the diaspora on the hand. Here is the diaspora on the hand for you again. Here's what that one looks like. Ooh, look at that color. See how it kind of levels up here? Almost goes almost straight up the sides and then feels like the right combination with that cutting, doesn't it? Great designer style. You can call us on the wheel, call us on the trio 888. Think we're still verifying on those. And then there's what you have there in that 2.5 carat diaspora, 23 points. And the diamonds on the one side, it's kind of flipped and reversed on each side. So either way, it's going to look upright, no matter if you're looking at it, looking down on your hand, or someone else is looking at your hand. There's always going to be a diamond ribbon that's upright. Now here's our ruby, 7097. It's a nice carat 14. It's the understatement of the year. It's nice. It's a nice stone. Yeah, it's a nice stone. I would say anytime you're seeing any glow, let alone transparency from a ruby, that is something. Platinum is the setting style. Carat 14 is the size, and it has 95 points in diamonds. Look at that. They're big, big, big stones, too. We have some rounds, 2 rounds, and then it flips, and it goes to a beautiful, is it marquise or pear? It's tough to tell sometimes unless you're really magnified. They are fabulous, aren't they? They are really, really, really big stones here. And they look like marquise cuts. Marquise and rounds alternating around, bigger individual diamonds totaling almost a carat. It's in platinum. Even the design, you see the band goes on that curve. I want to go ahead and show you what this looks like on the hand, because then you see the way that this band kind of waves. It still is classic. It's just a little twist, right? Quite literally. And it's a beautiful turn there. And that is one superstar ruby, or even from a distance away. That's looking good, isn't it? All the glow, all the transparency you're still seeing from that piece. And yet one only supposed to be $79.99. Got a better value for you, that's for sure. It is going to head on out of here. We've been seeing all kinds of fine Burma rubies coming out lately. Maybe it's that Valentine's Day around the corner. Maybe it's just that, again, a lot of you missed out on the 3 carats I had a couple of weeks ago that completely sold out. Here's the way you get a Burma, not oversized, but really a good size, because very few rubies achieve a 1 carat or greater size when they are faceted, when all is said and done. And that's again, it's a stone that is chromium rich. So you don't see a lot of big stones in the rough. And if you don't have a bigger stone in the rough, you can't have a bigger faceted stone either. So it's really nice when you're getting over a carat. If you achieve that, that's rare to get in the ruby world, or anything that's chromium rich, like emeralds, like pink sapphires, like rubies. Those are where it's very tough to get anything actually maintained over 1 carat. Take a look. Not going to be $79.99. We got one only. Let's blow it out for only $2,900. You know what? Skip it. Let's do better. I need to move some jewelry. We've got like 82 minutes in the show. Not a lot of time. Big Tanzanite still to come. And this is not going to be 29 or 28 or 27 if you just need one pristine stone. And you know how difficult it is to find rubies that are just that, pristine. Here's your chance to get it. It's not going to be 27 or 26, 25, even better. How about $24.99? First caller only on that one. That's it. $24.99, one caller. And then, is it Tansy time? Almost. We're about 20 minutes away, bringing out our 11 karat pluser in the sensational Museum Reserve Emerald Cut. I want to bring you that aqua though. The aqua is coming out next. We've got a major piece. It's a huge stone. It is Sierra Santa Maria. March is coming up. Gosh, think about it. We're almost done with January. So here we are. To think that we are on the 18th of January already. And here we go with this outstanding, this looks like a blue diamond. It's a gorgeous elongated oval. But look at the kind of extra facet pattern that is making all the sides of the stone look electrified. It is so bright, so clean, so powerful. And it's going to be out of number 112-7355. It's brand new right now. And let me know who's got that ruby or anything else you've seen from the beginning of the show. Holler at me so we can make sure it's yours before somebody else gets it. Now, this is a stone I want to ask you. How big does that look? Do you know this is even larger than our typical signature mounting? The typical signature mounting is the one that has a carat 28. But when you have a larger than a 7x9, you have to go with this mounting, which is actually going to decrease your diamonds a little bit because, well, it's the really, really, really big stone. So this is a carat 20 in diamonds in the signature mounting. It's actually a bigger overall profile, even than the 128 that we do all the time. We actually adopted a bigger version to accommodate larger stones, like this is, but I ask, what size stone does that look like? Here's a look at it on the hand. And it's all still finished on the inside. You're going to have a full under gallery. But I look at this and, you know, I pride myself on, you know, if you're around the business long enough and you're smart enough to figure it out, you kind of know at this point by looking at a stone, a good estimation of what that carat weight's going to be. But every now and then you get a stone that's deceiving in a good way. And aqua, it's not like it's one of those that has a really, you know, different specific gravity where it's really always a big look. That's what opals do. That's what emeralds do. This is a stone that to me looks like a 7-carater. It's actually a 327. So when we don't have a lot of 6 or 7 carats aqua ever, this might be exactly what you've been looking for. And the best news is you're not paying for a 6 or 7 carat, but you do get that unusual look. And that's because partially you've got that elongated oval. You've got the, let's face it, it's obviously a more shallow cut stone. So it's giving you more width, more length, but it doesn't have the big carat weight that you would have to pay so dearly for. So it's a 3 carat 27, but it clearly looks larger than that. And yet what really is the headline? It's the color. It's that Sierra Santa Maria, better than sky blue. It's like if you ever saw a natural fancy blue diamond and it was really high end, very saturated, like not just a barely there, but a really nice saturation, it would look like this. It would truly look like this stone does. That's what a really, really top tier, I mean, I'm talking, that would be like millions and millions and millions of dollars if it was a blue diamond. Tens of millions of dollars if that was a blue diamond. But that's the color it has. And that is what you're ultimately looking for in an aqua. That's what you want it to look like. That's what you want to see. So come on over and take a look at it. It's not going to be, okay, we're looking at, yeah, $11,999. And I get it, it's a big mounting. Let me show you the inside. Here's your fully finished under gallery that it has. There's the finishing. Again, this is not a stone that struggles with inclusions, but still, nice look at it through the inside. When you see that gorgeous color, this is not a trick of the TV screen. That color is that color. I've heard people say that before. There's no way that aqua could be that good. Maybe it's just because it's on TV. Maybe it's because of those bright lights. It could not look that oh, and then you get it at home and go, oh, I was wrong. It really is. It's that color, it's that saturation, it's that lovely look. It's not going to be $11,999. I want to put it on the auction. We haven't done one all day. Haven't had an auction, and here I am almost 2 hours through the show. Haven't even had an auction yet. Let's not, and I just want to get, mostly I just want to get away from 12 grand. That's scaring people. So let's help you out. It's not going to be $12,000. I'm going to put it on the auction block. We're going to make this a lot more affordable. We're going to help you own it. And I don't even want to start at half that price, which is 6 grand. That is a great value. It's a 3 carat plus. That's still, don't get me wrong, that's still a very big size for aqua. That's a huge size. We're proud of that. It's a good one. Are you thinking about this one, Jason?
Sharon asked what the
Sierra. It's pronounced Sierra, spelled differently than the singer. Is she more of a singer or is she more of a footballer's wife at this point, right? She's fabulous. She's talented. I'll tell you that. She's sweet too. This is spelled Sierra with a C, C-E-A-R-A, because it's actually denoting an origin. Someone just asked, what is Sierra? What is that? That is the origin. That is the mine. There was a mine, and I say was because it's all mined out in Brazil, that has been, still to this day, the number one, the ultimate level of quality. No other mine in the world, and there have been other mines for aquamarine out there, but no other mine in the world has brought us this color saturation. So when you get Sierra Santa Maria, that is all denoting the specific mine. And again, it goes to show you there's a lot of people that talk about that, and they'll talk about that color, but it's not actually from the mine. This is real. This is the benefit of having collectors of the gem world for 6 generations strong. They've been collecting since long before this network was made and established and developed. They've been collecting gems for 6 generations. Actually, there are 4 generations currently in the building on any given daily basis, and the I don't know how to say this, but the oldest of the generations was actually here this morning. So the patriarch is here this morning in the building. So it's almost like royalties in the house, right? Because they're the ones that have established this business of collecting, cutting. Every aspect of gemstones, come on over, has been basically cultivated and really, I would say, perfected. And so that's what that means. It's from that mine that has produced a deeper, darker color than any other has. That's what's important. And it's not 6,000. Or 5,000 or 4,000. There has been, again, because today, I say that because today you could go to a store. You can't fault the stores today for not having them because they've been mined out for decades. So if you're getting, like most jewelers are, if you're getting new supply, you're making jewelry based off stones you acquired a month ago or 2 months ago or 6 months ago or a year ago, you don't have access to Sierra Santa Maria. Nobody does, except us. I mean, I'll give you 2 exceptions, museums and auction houses. And that's not always the case either. But sometimes you'll see museums and auction houses that will get you this quality. We're going to start even less than even $4,000. Let's just try it. Let's try it. Let's try to make some magic happen here. Hi, Irma. Thank you so much. I am so glad you love it. Irma said that she received a 1-carat oval diamond ring with a carat of diamonds, and she says it's spectacular, and it's sparkling, and it's spectacular. Well, that's wonderful, Irma. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you so much for shopping with me. I'll make this better than $4,000. Let's make sure that in a couple of days, you're going to be saying something similar to Irma, and you're going to say, you know what? Let me tell her how much I love that aqua. Let me tell her how much I adore that aqua, how excited I am to get Sierra Santa Maria when nobody else has it. And if you find it in an auction, great. But you got to have not only an invite, you've got to be invited, but you also have to have a lot of dough to be able to secure and actually own a Sierra Santa Maria, especially of the bigger size like this, and it's not 4,000. Let's go even lower. Even lower. I really want to make sure these phone lines are ring-a-ding-ding. They're not going to be 4,000, 3,000. How about this? The lines have to work their magic, and I have to do that first. So it's like one thing leads to another. And if I work some magic, then you better believe the lines are going to start ringing. And it's not going to be 3,000 either. How about $2,500 to start? That is fabulous. And yes, a carat 20 diamond mounting and that kind of gold should be more, shouldn't it? But it's not. $2,500. And we took a $12,000 ring, and we took, really close to $10,000 off to make sure that we can get this home today. That's as simple as I can make it. So here we are. And let me try it on again. Again, that's the finishing all throughout the inside, so you can rest assured it's going to be comfortable when it is resting along your finger there. And then there's that top color. Again, this is, I know, something you don't find when you're shopping aquamarine elsewhere. If it's just an aqua, it's just an aqua. It may be blue beryl, it may be March's birthstone, but it's probably going to have a color more similar to colorless, which is a really, really good thing in diamonds to get colorless, but it's not a really, really good thing in aqua. We want our aquas to have a lot of color. And they're never going to be a dark blue. They're not a blue zircon blue. They're not a sapphire blue. They're not a topaz blue. That's not what aquas exist on this earth for. They're here to give us a true, beautiful sky blue. But usually they are next to nothing in color. Usually it's colorless, and you're really squinting to try and see the color. This is a totally different animal. And we have no open at $2,500, so that becomes the problem that I'm presented with. And I will say we have a verification going on. Let me see if we can make this a little more interesting for you and a little bit easier. How about this? Let's go even lower. You know what? Thank you, Tim. We've got someone verifying right over here, and it's a $10 increment, but I'm more concerned right now with the open. The open. I want to make sure that open goes lower so that we can get not just one, because I think we might have our open over here, but I'm not interested in just getting one shopper, one bidder, one caller. I want to get everybody involved because this is one of the tougher stones in the world to get a hold of. It really is. It's very difficult to find access to Sierra Santa Maria. So to have this one here and not ask for 25, that's what's happening. Take a look. I want to make this even lower. Let's start even less. And I know, Tim, thank you so much. Whoever your caller is that I think wants to open it up, I'm just going to give you a bonus. And I don't know if we're going to have a lot of activity or participation on the auction. We haven't this week. It's a busy week. A lot's happening in the world. So how about we take it even lower, because I'm going to still strive to get that action on the phone lines. I'm not going to do 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. It's a 3-carat 27, but it looks double that. We saw that earlier. We proved that point. It's not going to be 22 though. Oh, come on in. I'm giving away jewelry. Come on and be a part of it. I'm giving away jewelry on this Saturday morning, or at least, again, 10 minutes left in the morning out here on the West Coast. Let's get into it. I'm not going to do 22 or 21. I will try my best to get everybody buzzing here. Let's make it $2,000 to open up the auction. $2,000. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We sell it at $2,000 and lose a bunch of money. It's okay. I do it every day. Let's bring it on down. Let's just do it. $2,000. Do we have the open at $2,000? We do. Thank you so much. Probably not a surprise since we've got the open. So that, again, something to think about. Now the question is, and we'll try to make quick work of it, even though I spent a lot of time all to get you down to save 10 grand on what should be a $12,000 ring. But now we have the open, and I'll tell you what, we'll make this as quick and easy as possible. I will go ahead and we're going to wrap this thing up. Go ahead. It's not too late to call, because I'm always going to give you a 2-minute final clock. I'm not going to sell it till you have your last call. We want to make sure you get a last chance, last call. I don't want to surprise you. But this is where, again, 2 minutes goes by really quickly, especially with the delay we have in the broadcast. And keep in mind, it is going to sell. Can't bring it out an hour from now and say, it's still available. I can't do that. It will be gone. It will sell. We have the open. It's received. So now we have to see if there's anybody else who wants to come into play. And we are at $2,000 only on a stone that looks double the size. The best of the best in aqua the world over. It really is. It's not even mined anymore. You can't go out to, I don't care how high-end a store you go into, because there's some great stores and they're going to have aquas. Big, beautiful designers out there, big names, all of that, they're going to have aquas. Of course they will. They'll have great aquas, but they're still not going to be Sierra Santa Maria. Those are really, truly, I've only seen a couple ever. They've been mostly at those big auction houses where you're invited. You have to have the credit check and all of that. You get invited. You have to go travel to either whether it's London or whether it's Hong Kong or whether it's New York City. You're traveling. You're going to bid against all your other fellow collectors out there. Isn't this easier? Isn't this easier to turn on your TV on a Saturday afternoon and watch me give it away? And guaranteed you're paying less, right? A lot less. So we're at $2,000. We're going to give it a final call. Let's give it 2 minutes on the clock. And March coming up so quickly. I mean, we're only about a month away, about 5 weeks away from March. So think about it. I say that because it's the March birthstone, but every other aqua you shop for is not going to have any color like this. So this is an extra bonus moment. And this is where you get that really important, and a lot of diamond weight, carat 20 in diamonds, signature style mounting. That's a beauty. And for $2,000, what gives? We got 1:37 seconds to get you in. That's to make the phone call. After the clock ends, we close the auction. The auction is closed and available to only those folks that are in on the phone lines ready to bid. So, and also remember this too, you've got your choice of gold color, you've got the free gold color change, the free sizing, the free shipping, all of that free. You've got the ability to, you're not even paying tax if you live outside of California, I gotta mention that. There's no buyer's premium on the auctions, and you got a money back guarantee still. So with as low as this is going here today, and clearly it is, and basically tells me I shouldn't have dropped it that low to even get it started, but I did. Can't change it now, can't go backwards. So here we are. Well, I can, I'm going backwards in the cost, but you know, that's a whole separate deal. We can't rewind time. So this is the moment, this is what's happening. We're looking for 2010 or more. Is that gonna be it? We're just gonna send it out 2000 at the open. We've got a 45-second clock to find out. And this is your last chance. And white, yellow, or rose gold, come on in. What else could we throw in? I mean, we're getting you every extra bonus for free here. I'm concerned for our Tanzanite. To be honest with you, the Tanzanite that's due up in 7 minutes, if this is happening on an aqua, that is the best quality. This is the equivalent, by the way. This is, Sierra Santa Maria is to aquamarine what Blue Wing Block D is to Tanzanite. It's the best in the world. And I won't say it's exclusively here. Blue Wing is exclusively here. I've seen aquas in auction houses. I've seen a couple aquas like this in museums. But you definitely don't see them in stores. I have yet to. So, and I've been in a lot of stores, and it's my job to look at jewelry all across the world. I know it's a tough one, but someone's got to do it. Just to make sure that you're informed and we know what's happening in the real world, because TVON is one thing, but it's nice to know what you're up against if you're comparing it to other places you might be looking. But that's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort to travel to stores. And you're going to pay more money every time you do. So I like that this is easy peasy, exactly how you want it. Lots of savings with it. 2,000. Are we done? Anybody want to go 2,010 or more? Yes, no? Not on this one. It's a $10 increment only. And I got literally telling me to hold on because I think we've got a new register who's just completing the process of registration to try and get in. So where, Joanne, you're not on this one? Okay. It's a new register. But I don't think they're trying to get in on this one, right? Okay. Jess, yes or no? This is looming. Oh, come on. I'm giving away jewelry today. I don't know if I can clean that from the back. It looks like it's got a little water spot in the back. Oh, no. That's it? 2010? Yes or no? All right, sold. Congratulations. That's gone. And then quick look at this incredible gents piece. We got a really good 2-carat gents emerald. Just FYI. That one's got 1122304. Big 2-carat plus on the Colombian, Muzo, Mine, Emerald. Thank you on the aqua so much. Enjoy it. That was not a good feeling to price that low and have it go in auction. But I actually technically priced it at 12,000 like I was supposed to. Good host. Yes, good little host. But it just ended up selling for less. But here we go, 206, Muzo Mine. That's kind of what the auction's for, right? When I don't love a price, I invoke the auction. But here we go with our 206 Muzo Mine Colombian Emerald. This is a wild one here, and it's 39 points in diamonds. It's like a parentheses double halo around it, isn't it? Curving around the sides of this really statuesque emerald cut, finished under gallery. That's a good looking stone. Clean. There's that inside view again, giving you a really good look at it. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and welcome into Saturday. We have an hour and 4 minutes. That's it. 64 minutes to shop together today. What would you like to shop for? Yeah, the only thing I've got planned is that Emerald Cut Tanzanite Museum Reserve coming up. And then it's your call. Up to you. What can we show you? Give us a request. We got a lot of great pieces here from the first couple hours too if you want to shop those. But this is our men's emerald, the only of the day, and it's supposed to be $79.99. I'll take it lower for you. First caller gets it. That one's going to be, let's just send it out. $39.99. Actually, let's do even better. I have dropped all the ladies' pieces quite significantly. Let's make this one go as well. $36.99. And we've got a new register over there. I love it. And don't forget, if you are a new register, meaning if you've never registered before, you can go ahead and pick up the phone and dial that phone number. It's really simple. You pick up the phone, dial, say, I'd like to register. And we'll take down some basic information like your name and your address to just basically ensure that you're a real person. And then you do it once and you're done. And what that is not only the key and kind of your gateway into doing everything we do, like shop or make requests, but it's also, for a limited time, you're getting a $50 credit. So it's an instant $50 coupon to use on anything you shop for. And who was your new register back there? Anne from Iowa. Anne in Iowa. Thank you, Anne. And she just registered? Yeah. And she's got her $50. Yeah, but she didn't use it. I know, but you gave it to her, right? That's my point. Anne is ready. She's equipped with a $50 credit on her account. So when she decides to shop for that very first time, she's going to apply $50 off to her first purchase. And thank you, and welcome to our show. That's what you do. And setting a good example for the rest of our new registers out there. So I hope you will think about doing that. It's free, by the way. We don't sign you up for some monthly subscription to shop. I mean, my goodness, some of the places I shop, I'll tell you right now, my 2 favorite places in the world to shop, I have to pay them a monthly fee to shop. So it's kind of, again, and it's worth it. Don't get me wrong. I shop there a lot, so it's worth it. But that's what a lot of places do these days. We're not charging a fee or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. And we probably should, considering these values we give. But again, it's not the way it works. So top of the hour is moments away. We've got 2 minutes here. And I want to show you something really, really special very quickly. We have this gorgeous, it's a Paraiba. It's the lime green color of Paraiba with that beautiful Panther design. I guess this is a mounting that's been discontinued, but we had one waiting in the wings here that hasn't been shown yet, and that's a Paraiba. Check this out. It's a 7 karat 80 Paraiba, item number 6600, with the Panther design up top on the oval. And so this is kind of what we see typically as just the Panther. This is just, we decided to scale it down, add that to the top of the stone, and you're getting 6600. It's a 780 Paraiba in that bright lime green color, and it also has 15 points in diamonds that are in the bail, and then in the burnishing of the Panther in the body there, also in the eye. So that's going to be, okay, we can do a quick blowout on this pendant to make it simple and easy, and this will be one of the most affordable large-scale Paraibas we have for you. Great way to go, and yes, it is going to be, a great discount. No longer the $9,999 it should be. It's got a little fingerprint. Let me polish that up while I take it to the hand here so you can look at it from a distance away, see the size and the scale, and then we will get to that 11 karat Tanzanite coming up, and I don't know what is going to happen with that one. We are live, so I've got set prices here, but I haven't stuck to one yet, so get ready. I mean, there's set prices, and then it's the low show where you don't have to pay that. So again, it's a great day to shop. But look at that, 1.25 inches, I would say, top to bottom. I'll take it on over the neckline, and I'm about to discount this one as well. So you can get that huge savings, huge discount, huge value, all happening on bright neon lime green Paraiba. And it's no longer $99, $89, $79, $69. It's already under $1,000 a carat for one of the rarest stones from planet Earth. And all mined out entirely, 3 sources ever. They are done. Let's go back up close. Get you a better value than even $69 or $59.99. First caller, and something about the Panther added to one of the rarest stones. What a look that is. We're going to make it better. You know what? $49.99 first caller. That's it. $49.99, and it can be yours. With that said, that just welcomed. We just brought in our top of the hour. It's our last hour today, so keep that in mind. Last hour of the show, we're going to go ahead and welcome it in with this incredible 11 karat 28 that I've been showing you throughout the day that has had a lot of interest, of course, and we're in last call on the Tanzanites overall. So blue wing block Ds, they've been gone for some time. It's the museum reserves that have been coming out of late because they were intended from day one to be only offered in museums. Check this out. This is one of the best we've ever seen, ever had, and it's just incredible material. I mean, I'm still trying to polish that, guys, because the front, the back, everything, I got to keep polishing it. And let me see here. It's got a little smudge. So here we go. This is one of our true superstars. And it also is 11 carats plus. And I may need to send it on back here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to polish that to perfection. But this is one that I will tell you right now. Look at that. The split shank on the sides. Look at this stone. The colors. The red flashes. Everything about it is just spectacular, isn't it? And then the red flashes that are happening all the way through the stone. Our wheel's a little uneven, so apologies on that. It's been a weird wheel today. But here's what we'll do for you. It's got a 112-7327. I'll blow it out. We'll just get it down to one of the lowest per carat prices. We got to send it out quickly. It's the 1128 stone. It is museum reserve. It's in that 14 karat solid, of which you're going to choose your favorite gold color as always. But there is also going to be a ton of diamond weight to it. And you know what? If we do this, I'm going to just give you a great value here and send it on out. The red flashes are outstanding, aren't they? It just does not get any more powerful when you talk about reds that go all the way through the stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. So you can really see the power of that stone, the clarity, the color, everything, the neon. It's all there. But we've got just, again, one piece here and 1 ton of diamonds. Cute, Tony. Do you take everything I say so literal? Yeah, people do sometimes, and that's okay. But hey, it's a carat 53. It's a carat 53. In the diamond weight, this is like a take on that signature style we do. Usually it has an oval in the middle. This one is expanded to accommodate the very large emerald cut, And it is going to be $18,888. I think not. That would work just about any day but this one. And you know, my philosophy, I kind of said it earlier, and if you're new with us, and a lot of you have been watching me for 24 years every day, know this. But if you're new to our show, to me, I'm not here just to show you great jewelry. It's more fun to say, let's get it to your house. As a shopper, I like to window shop, but I like it a lot better if I just purchase it, get it shipped to me. Oh my goodness, get a really beautiful luxury item at a tiny price. That's what I like to do. See, that's the difference. I'm a shopper like you are. I'm not here just to present it. I'm a shopper. I'm a shopper. I'm a jewelry lover. I'm a collector. I'm a wearer of jewelry. I wear jewelry like you do. So I get it. I know how us ladies think and how us ladies want to shop. And for the guys out there too, you're no different. We all want a value. And as we welcome in our final hour today, thank you for joining me. Glad you're with us. We're going to give this one away. Then we've got, again, really open to your requests because we've shown you just about everything from the show. So it happens when you move really quickly, you run out of jewelry. And I'm not really one to show you the same pieces over and over and over and over because you've seen it. So if you want to see it, I'll show it again. But otherwise, we'd love your requests. But this is the way to get an 1128. And I'll just make it a miracle price, a really low price for you. Just send it on out. Take a look at it. Not going to be $18,000. And you know what happens? When the museum reserves do get over 10 carats, they go well up in price. They're just so much tougher to get when it's in that, well over 10 carat size. I'm going to do this one incredibly low. There's a 16 carat here as well if you like a cushion cut. There's the 16 carat. We also have a 13 carat. This is the 11 carat, which is going to allow us to get so much lower. And it's not even going to be $99.99. That's a big discount already. First caller takes it. Just go ahead and just chime in. You can have any gold you want. The reds that are coming through are really second to none here. That's what I'm so appreciative of, is that's what Museum Reserve is all about. It's not a Museum Reserve if it's not given reds. It's not a Blue Wing Block D if it's not given reds. This one does, and it's going to be better than even 9, 8, 7, 6, even $59.99. Here's how we make the magic happen. First caller takes it. I'm blowing it out for $5,499 instead. So that makes it a lot more affordable than $18,888, doesn't it? And when you've got a stone that size, and of course it's giving all that 1.5 carat plus in the diamond weights, that is so important, so very special. And that's the way you get a very large Blue Wing Block D in the Museum Reserve. Let me know if you have any other questions. I do have a request. We'll see if we have one. Let me see if we have a 4 carat Tanzanite for you. Let me see. I don't have one out here. I know they're really limited. We'll see if we have a 4 carat Tanzanite for you. It's a great request. I did have an 8 carat pear shape yesterday. I do also have, again, any requests you have, feel free to get those in. Anything at all we can show you. Let me know. There's a big fire opal too. If you want a round, very unusual. There's still a yellow diamond still to come. And how about a fawn diamond? We have a round 1 carat fawn. It's in this really cool designer wider band there. And there's a very big Paraiba. Yes. Sure. Diaspora from the wheel again? Sure. Let me show it again. I think it's sold, but we'll show it again. Here's item number 112-6512. Now, if you're not familiar with color-changing diaspora, this is a one-source stone. So think Tanzanite, but even more rare, because there's only one place in the world it's ever come from and been mined, and that is Turkey. There's another diaspora. It's a pink diaspora that comes from Afghanistan, but that's a totally different stone. It's diaspora, but it's not the color-changing variety. The color-changing variety is only from this one source in Turkey. And here it is. We had this earlier. It's $888, by the way, and it's $6512. It's a 2.5 carat Asher cut. We'll come in a little closer here so you can see it. The pink flashes that you're seeing are very much a preview of what you're going to get if you're in a different light source. So if you go from fluorescent lighting like we're in now to incandescent lighting, it goes pinky purple. So $888 on our 2.5 carat Asher cut. Also with the diamond weight at 23 points, and just give it another look. It's a new register, so probably wants to get to know this stone. It's not one you find a lot of places. It's one that you can search a lot of jewelry stores and a lot of networks and a lot of everywhere and not even find offered for sale. I have seen it. I've been selling it for a couple of years now. It's one of those that really is expensive in the business. As people get to know it, the industry has responded. Well, when a stone is popular, the industry responds, unfortunately, by pricing it higher. And it's rare, so it should be a high-priced stone. It's a high-value stone. But what you're seeing is 888 for 2.5 carat. It's rare. So that is one of our very, very best values we've ever had in a diaspora. I highly recommend it. I do have a trillion cut aqua, by the way. Oh, wonderful. We've got more new registers that are also taking advantage, getting their $50 by just registering one time and getting $50 instantly to spend on their first purchase. And you have a month to use it. A month is a lot of hours of jewelry. So you're going to see a lot of jewelry in the next 30 days. So you've got a month to use it. It expires 1 month from the day you register. So you got plenty of time. It doesn't have to be today by any means. Take your time with it. I also want to show you this opal that we had last night. I just adore this value. We had a big diaspora, and then we had the big lightning ridge. Do we have, Andy, anything? Is that what you're bringing me? Do you have a Tanzanite that's 4 to 5? Okay. Oh. Perfect. Oh, good. So for those of you that have been asking for a 4 to 5, I have one. Here we are with the opal. Let me zoom back a little bit. 1126038 is your item number. Yes, please. Look at this. Baguettes and rounds. It creates this perfect frame for a Lightning Ridge Australian opal. The black opals from Lightning Ridge, high value. Do not take my price as any indicator of their actual value, because the actual value is far greater than what I offer them for. And I love a good opal, but listen, they're tricky. Sometimes they only give you no color. And the whole point is get an opal with color. That's when they become high value. This one is in platinum, 190, looks bigger, 75 points in diamonds. I'm blowing it out for $1,399. It doesn't get any more simple or easy than that when you're talking about a gorgeous Lightning Ridge stone. So that'll be $13.99. Holla at me if you like it. And then I just want to flash that, the big Tanzanite, the 4 carat 12's coming up. It's almost in the same diamond weight of the last one we had. How is that even possible, really, when you think about it, just from a standpoint of size? We had the 11.5 carat, which is already, I think, gone. The 11.5 carat, or 1128, had a carat 53. The next one I have is basically a third of the size, and it's got almost the same diamond weight around it. And these mountings are important. This one's coming up. Oh, my goodness. Still, oh, yeah, we're going to make that easy and affordable. And we're going to go ahead and blow it out. So get ready. This one's got to go. I'm going to try it on the hand real quick for you. It is, I think my size. Yep, looked tiny, but I got it. There we go. There it is on the hand, because probably not a pinky ring. It stands up a little higher than I think most pinky rings should. Got a lot of those bright cobalt royal blues and greens. And it's $13.99. That's value. The original price, by the way, was $3,999. I don't even have a problem with the original price. I think that's a great one. That's a $4,000 ring that someone's going to take for $13.99 instead. So grab it if you like it. That's our big opal. And carat 90 is big, but it looks 4 carats if it were other stones, because that's the density difference with opals. They're water-based. All right, let's get to the Tanzanite, because I know so many of you, thank you for asking. I'm glad a lot of you requested this size of Tanzanite, because it's going to allow me to bring this one out, which was here the other day, but at a higher price. So let me help you out on a Saturday afternoon. Let's make this a lot easier. Does anyone have the opal? Not yet. Okay, so we'll keep on moving from the opal. And, another stone that looks bigger. Honestly, it doesn't look that different from the 11 carat. It really is. It's amazing how some of these stones, like the aqua we had earlier, this is an oval, and again, that elongation of the oval. Ovals always, it's why oval diamonds are so popular right now with the price of diamonds skyrocketing. A lot of people are, because have you noticed that the lab growns are so popular and they're everywhere? And that's all fine and well, but there's a lot of profit margin in lab grown diamonds, which is why everyone's forcing them down your throats a little bit. Natural diamonds are getting more and more scarce. So we're seeing natural diamond values go up, because so many people right now are just shopping lab grown, and there's no problem with that. If that's what you like, go ahead. We're not going to offer them here. It is where the industry is churning. It's where they're going. It's most of what you see right now are lab grown. So with that, it's becoming tougher and tougher and tougher to find the real deal in natural white diamonds. So that said, my point being, a lot of oval diamonds are where everyone's looking, because with the value of diamonds going up, people can't get a 1 carat for what they used to. So a lot of people who wanted a 2 carat are going with a 1 carat oval, because 2 carats are unaffordable. So a lot of people are just going for a oval stone that looks like a 2 carat, tends to be a little bit more than even a smaller size. So ovals in gems, in general, diamonds or otherwise, look bigger. And this one is doing that as well. It's item number 1127247. It is our 4 carat 12, certainly looking larger than that. Yes, it is museum reserve. I love that too. And the fact it's got almost diamond weight reaching up towards where we saw the 11 carat. Remember the 11 carat at 1.5 carats in diamonds? This has 1.41 carat. Same kind of concept and style, split shank diamonds in between and then the halo around it. So it keeps it really classic. Now we're going to talk about how can we make it a value of a lifetime to get you one that's not going to cost $1 million. Slight exaggeration, but it should be $89.99. Of course, I ended up bringing the 11 carat lower, so I'm going to do the same with this oval. I'm going to do the exact same thing. It is, oh, okay, sounds good, Leanne. You got it. I'm so glad you picked that up. Thank you so much. And sure, the pink sapphire is gorgeous. Oh, did you? You got the necklace and the, okay, sounds good. So I didn't know that, so thank you very much. I'll make a note of that, so I won't show that later. Okay, here we go with something very, very important. And yes, it's not going to be $89.99. Let's not even auction it. Auctions are not getting a lot of participation, and I saw what happened. You saw what happened probably. If you were with me a few minutes ago, you know that the last auction I ran for the aquamarine, it ended up going at lower than our cost for it. We didn't get a lot of participation. So here's what I'll do. To save a little airtime, we can actually get it out the door quickly if I just lower the price right here and now to that under cost price tag. So you don't have to pay $89.99. I could auction it starting at $5,500. Well, I'm not going to do that because that's where I brought the 11 carat down to. So here's what I'll do. Instead of lowering it to even $4,500 or $4,000, I'll just go lower right here. The key is, though, we're not going to have as much time with it. So you do want to dial in on the early side so you don't miss out entirely, because that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to miss out on the stone. It's not going to be $4,000. I'm not auctioning it. We're not going to do $4,000. I will go lower than that. You get a better value. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You decide. It's in your size. It's shipped to your door for free. When it arrives, you open up the box and it is ready to wear. There's no, I'm going to go out now to a store and spend $500 to go get its size, and then I got to wait for my ring for a week, and then I don't know what's happening to my ring while I'm waiting for it. No, none of that. It is sized for your specific size, quarter, half, or 3/4, or full size, as it arrives. So meaning it's done. No extra charge, no extra money you pay. You just get the ring, and it's perfect. It's arriving ready to wear, and it's great for gifting. I tell you, nobody has Blue Wing except us. It's last call to get it. Here's what I'm going to do right here and now. Do not wait. This is the one to own. It's not even $4,000 or $39.99 or even, better yet, not even $35. This is one for the ages. You've all been asking for 4 to 5 carats. There are very few in this size that are also museum reserve. So it's go time. And you don't want to be second, third, fourth, fifth callers where there will be. They're not getting the ring. You get the ring if you dial early. It's not even $3,000. What about $29.99? Now we're talking, because it does have this extremely high-end diamond weight. We have to remember that. There's a huge diamond weight here. That's the big difference. This is not a 1 carat diamond weight. That's impressive, but it's more than that. You get 1.41 carat. It's not going to be 29. I know, we've been doing this all day long. Got to go lower, got to make it a miracle, got to bring you the value you're looking for, and then we need your request. Whatever it is you want to see today for the rest of the show. We have 43 minutes and a half. That's it. Then we're done. Here's what you got to do. Call me if you want the 412. The diamond weight is almost identical to what was appropriate, around an 1128. Now you're getting the 4 carat, but again, such an important stone. It still deserves the diamonds of a lifetime. You're getting that. It's not 29. 28, 27. This was offered just the other day for far more money. And now it's not even going to be 27, 26, or 25. Here's the one to get, and you know we have very few available in this size left. It's go time. It's not $25.99. First caller gets it. We'll make it $2,499, and that will be it. So it's time to go. This is the moment you get your Blue Wing block deed. There are so few left, and as we've been seeing, The museum reserves have been starting to actually trickle out of our inventory and off to the museums where they were always intended to go. We've just been giving you a last shot at some before they're completely gone out of our inventory. So this is the time to do it. And then we've got one of our most iconic wider diamond hoops coming up for you in just a couple of seconds here. There's some hoops that are a 1/2 inch. They're amazing. We've got also, don't forget, there's a pink diamond band. I've gifted this to my own mother, and yet it's less money today than what I paid. So that was many years ago. Let me show you, just in case you want a classic diamond band. This is our pink and white diamond band, and she wears this one every single day. So I know this is a popular piece. It looks like you stack 3 rings in one. Let me know if you want that one. That's going to give you over a carat in diamonds. That's a very pretty style, and yet pink diamonds are hot, hot, hot. Also have a very, very important pair of a couple of yellow sapphire pieces for you that are here as well. This is a designer piece. Have you seen this yellow sapphire graduated style with a Singapore chain? I've never had a Singapore chain except with this designer piece. Those are graduated princess cut yellow sapphires, and they go from the light yellows all the way to the really intense golden yellows. If you'd like to get this one, huge value. All done in the gold, which I will show you the finishing is beautiful as well. The pendant is going to be this squared off style. Those are all invisibly set princess cut sapphires, and they look fantastic. That's going to be $72.08. There's one in the world. It's 18 karat gold. It's got great finishing, which I'll show you here because this one doesn't want to sit on its own. So here's the finishing you get. So you see that really designer under gallery. Let me show it to you on the hand. The Singapore chain is coming with it. And so that's going to be something that, wow, you will not get a flash or a brilliance off a chain better than this kind of look. And think of it like, it's almost like a rope chain that's been twisted. And so it looks really, really cool. And yet that chain will come right off this piece, and you can use it with others as well. It's got a spring ring closure, and it looks like, I'll double check the measurement on the length, but here's what I'll do. And this length of the chain is gonna be 16 inches. And you can always switch it out if you wanna use something else, but the bar itself is gonna be a great length here. It's 1 inch in the drop here, and then I'll show it on the neckline for you. And for anybody who likes the sunshine yellows, they're all there, perfectly graduated. That's so complicated to do, but designers do it a lot, but they charge a fortune, as it should be. And that's just a cool look, isn't it? The graduation, the design, the solid border of the gold that it has, the 18 karat. Let's take it on up close, and we'll make this a lot better than $39.99. This is just exquisite. It's so complicated to do this. The workmanship is really tough. Let's make it $1,499. And to be honest, they look all like yellow diamonds. They really do. They all look like different colors. And I like that it's also through the middle row of the invisible set. It looks like you extend that deeper color out a little bit more, so that it just really makes it so interesting. It's like every row you have of the 3 is a little bit different, and that is just a stunning, stunning look. So that'll be $14.99. Okay, let's get to our hoop earrings. They're on the way. They're 1/2 inchers. And then I'm going to finalize the show here with a yellow diamond in a bit. This is the yellow diamond that I have been waiting on. The problem is it's a very important yellow diamond, and we'll explain why. It's a carat 10, and we're going to try to make that really affordable with $270 overall. So that's still to come. We'll bring that out in about 10 minutes. So I would not go anywhere if you want one of our last of the yellow diamonds that we have. I mean, we're running out of certain varieties of stones. We're running out of the blue wings. We're running out of yellow diamonds. Replacing them is a non-option when it comes to the Tanzanites. It's also really tough to do on the yellow diamonds because they're so expensive out in the wholesale world. But here we go. This is the hoop earring that we all know and love, but a lot of you are new to the show, so therefore don't have this yet. So I want to give you a really cool opportunity to own it. And it's a pair of earrings that's going to give you a shorter length but a wider presence. So they're 1/2 inch, 1110388. I'm going to show you the earring you're going to get, and you're going to see them on, because otherwise how do you know how big it is? Well, this is a really important 61-point diamond weight. I also adore these in a second piercing. So just an option for you, I realize, but you don't, not everyone has a second piercing, but a lot of people do. I'll show you how that looks, but all you have to do is dial in quickly. 61 points. This is a, I got to tell you guys a little story. The 202 Diamonds by the Yard came out yesterday. There's a new price tag on it. I've been warning this was going to happen for some time, and that's what's about to happen with these hoops. We cannot take for granted, and notice I'm not showing you the 202 Diamonds by the Yard because it is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars more than I presented it for years. So unless you need to see it, just know it's more money. So that's the problem. That's happening with diamond and gold pieces here because they have to. They can't stay at those prices from 8 years ago forever because every time we sell them, we lose money. That's the case with this hoop. And this is a lot of gold than most hoops have. 61 points in diamonds, they're paved in the double row. Again, if you want to see it, yes, I said it, the 202 DBTY is back, but it is hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. It will never be at the price that it was before. So that's what's happening with this earring. But I get a last chance to show it to you before we do that. So 61 points in diamonds. I'm going to show them to you on. There's a reversible nature to them, so you can wear them inside out if you want and have them solid gold, or you can have them diamonds up front. Totally up to you depending on how you put it on. Straight post, clicking closure, hinge style. It is 61 points and they look fabulous, and they're everyday wearable, and you don't have to even switch them out if you don't want to because they are so comfortable. Like if you want to just take a nap in the middle of the day and you want to leave your earring in, it's not going to be uncomfortable to do that because this is that style that all the way loops around. It is comfortable, it is classic, it is wearable, it is beautiful, and that's how it looks. Now you can also wear them stacked up the ear as well. I'm just moving my bang out of the way so you can see it really, really well, but that is a great style. And again, it, on most of us, is going to have a little bit of drop. It's not a real huggy. Huggies are more like a 1/4 inch. This is meant to give you that drape and drop, so it works for everybody, no matter what your lobe shape or length is. So that's how they look on. They're incredible. They're very wearable, and they're under $1,000. And back to the wheel we'll go, where if you want to switch them out, you can, because you can switch out that to put them in backwards and have solid gold. Or you can wear them in a second piercing, which looks amazing as well, but they're not $9.99. And again, they're about to go up in price. So the next time you see these presented, they will be more. I want to give you full fair and warning because I know we get accustomed to seeing some of these classics all the time, but I need you to know that they're going to go up in price, and they are not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. This is the value. This is why they've been popular for years. They're $699 a pair, and this is what they look like as a second piercing earring. If you love what everybody's doing right now, which is the hoops up the ear as well, you can do that if you'd like, and that's how they look as a second piercing as well. Jason, go ahead. Yes, I will. We'll show the pink diamond band ring coming up. So that's how they look in a second piercing. Back to the wheel we'll go. Just want to show you what those are all about. And then the pink diamond band is coming out to play, and it's white, pink, and white. 3 rows. Beautiful band. That's coming up. And again, I don't have a chance to buy everything that I show that I love because obviously the pieces sell out. And this is one that I felt strongly enough about many years ago to get from my mom, who's my most important person in my whole life. This is really special. It is a pink diamond band with a triple row, and it's very, very unique. They didn't want to stay on the phone lines to wait for it? All right, well, I'm pretty speedy with these requests here. Here we go. So this one is is this a new register by any chance? Someone who's been with us a while? Because it's been a while since we've seen the ring. It definitely has not been here recently. And I bought it many, many years ago. I did pay more than you're paying today, so that tells you anything. Diamonds haven't gone down in price. They haven't crashed. Diamonds are expensive, especially the pinks, which you have here. So this is 1125475, and it's going to be that triple row. It's all one ring, so it's all one ring in the back, but it's very wearable. My mom wears it every day. She's been wearing it every day since I gifted it to her for, can't remember if it was Mother's Day. I think it was Mother's Day in 2021, I believe. I think it was, yeah, 2020 or 2021. Either way, she's had it for years. She loves it. And again, she did not have, and this is a mom who's, you know, one of those who, the apple does not fall far from the tree. I love jewelry because as a kid, and I'm talking about as a toddler, my mother was dragging me to, at the time I say dragging because as a kid, I was not thrilled to go to downtown LA and shop the wholesale jewelry mart with her. But that's how I spent years before, again, ever dreamed I would be in the jewelry business. I'm a sports girl. I was in the sports broadcasting business for years when I was in college and afterwards. And then I got into this business as randomly as it could be. And yet never really studied jewelry, but grew up around it because she was a jewelry lover, but she was also a good shopper. So she wasn't going to Tiffany and Cartier. We could have just made the extra trek, the extra 20 miles and gone to Beverly Hills, but she's a frugal gal. And she knew you could go downtown and get a better deal. How ironic that so many years later, her daughter is now selling jewelry on TV nationwide at a better than wholesale price. And so bottom line is my mom had a little bit of everything long before I got into this business 24 years ago. She has a jewelry collection. I've added to it with pieces she did not have because even shopping the way she did, she never had pink diamonds in her collection. And when you get your mom 5 to 6 pieces of fine jewelry a year, because every holiday and occasion that comes around, that's what I get her, honestly, To not have pink diamonds says something about pink diamond rarity, I think. And I'm just going to use that personal example. The fact that she did not have pink diamonds in her collection that were natural until a few years ago, that's why I got her this ring. That's why she wears it every day. And she has rare, rare, rare. She has everything on the planet. She has the rarest Burma rubies, and she has beautiful yellow diamonds, and she has all of that. What is she wearing every day? This one. This is the ring she's wearing every day. She could be wearing her 4-carat ruby. She could be wearing her big yellow diamond. She could be wearing anything. She had Tanzanite before we even knew what it was. She bought her first Tanzanite back in the 80s. That was before a lot of people knew what Tanzanite was. It wasn't commercially available. Here's what you do. You get a pink diamond band that has the white, the pink, and the white. You get a triple row that's all in one, and the value is less than I paid years ago, and that is the truth. I know what I paid as the employee of this network, and I paid $1,888 to get it for my own mother. You're getting it for less than $1,888, and that's the way you shop. It's a carat 04 in diamonds. It is the one to own, and only pink diamonds. By the way, when I got her hers, the Argyle mine was still producing. It was still operating. That has changed. Now it's not. You can get this ring. I love it as a wedding band. I love it on the ring finger, right, left hand, ring finger, perfect. You could get 2 and stack them if you want. We only have 4 available. It's as is in 2 tones of gold. Let's get it gone. It's not even $1,888. I paid that 3 or 4 years ago. Forgive me, I don't remember which year it was. It was 2020 or 2021, and yes, we were here broadcasting all through the pandemic. We were. I was coming into work in this windowless, ventless building, scared to death every day, but hey, it was a lot of fun because we got you the ability to shop and get away from all that, right? It was back then. That was a long time ago. The Argyle mine has closed since then. The pink diamonds and the yellow diamonds of the world have been increasing since then. This is the one to get, and it's not $1,888. It's not even $1,777, and it's not $1,699, and I'm truly blowing it out, and it's 3 rows all in one. It's not even $1,599. I'll blow it out for $1,499. We got some jewelry here. We got 30 minutes left on our Saturday together. What can we show you? Or are you just waiting for that yellow diamond because you see how I'm discounting everything and you want to get the carat 10 yellow diamond? Well, it's coming up next. So this is a request. Someone said whatever that was that she flashed, I've never seen anything like it. It has been literally years since we have had this on the air for you, and now it's out here, and $14.99. I think about what that is if you were to make it yourself, if you were to put it all together, if you were to think about, okay, I'm going to get a white diamond, and then I'll get another white diamond band, then I'm going to go find a pink diamond, and you want to stack them together and just play stack, okay, go ahead. But this is the way you get all in one, because stacking can be difficult. They very rarely sit perfectly together. We are busy. I had 4 to start. We already have 2 gone. And that's one caller taking 2. So either they're gifting, or they're getting 2 to stack, or they're getting 2 to maybe use as ring guards, as like the ultimate ring guard ever. You can do that as well. But this is $14.99, yes. Sure, it can. Oh, okay. I didn't realize she needed to see it. Yep, the necklace, the zircon necklace. Okay, 112-6109. Maybe I didn't read her email. Sometimes it's hard to read and talk at the same time. I do it very well. I read your emails and all your comments and all that, not your live comments because I don't see those, but Tony sends me some if they're at all related. But take a look, Leanne. Here's the necklace we have for you. It's a blue zircon necklace. And let's do a quick value on this one as well. This is going to be 112-6109, and it's a round. It's a carat 10 in the blue zircon. That's been one of our more popular stones of late. Bright electric blues, double refractive, diamond weight everywhere, 33 points around it, a couple extra diamonds in the necklace itself. You're going to have full adjustability here and a premium lobster claw closure. Lobster isn't only expensive in the restaurants, it's expensive in closures as well. And that's a premium closure, okay? And it's not market price. I'm going to give you a great price and we'll tell you what it is. It's not always scary when you go to the restaurant, you go, oh yeah, MP, great. I don't know, and it's so tacky to ask. You're like, I don't want to embarrass myself by asking what the market price is. So you just wait for the bill to come. And then it says $822 or something. Oh no, but here we go. It's a carat 10. Hope that lobster was worth it, right? It was delicious, well, wow. So 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And we'll blow this out right now for less than $1,000 on one of our most popular necklaces. Again, you can elevate it, 16, 17, 18. Let me show it on the neckline here, then I'll show it up close as well. Here's what the blue zircon looks like from a distance away, and what a pretty piece. And 16 inches is gonna sit right where the microphone is, basically. 17's a little lower, 18's a little lower than that. You have all that opportunity all built in. So even if you're gifting, you don't need to know what length of necklace she likes. All the classic lengths are built in. Look how bright that blue zircon is. Oh, I love this one so much. Let's show it up close as well. And you can still grab the pink diamond and white diamond band if you'd like to. Here we go. This one is not $9.99. $888, $777. Uh-oh. One of the rare stones out there, they're mined out. Cambodia no longer produces those blue zircons. There's a look at your big diamonds that are bezel set left and right. That's what they look like. That's kind of like that diamonds by the yard look and feel. I'll make it $699 for the necklace. White, yellow, or rose gold as well. You have an option in gold color. Obviously, you're not going to have to choose any lengths because they're all there. But you do have the gold color option, and that's what makes it also great for gifting is that it's one complete piece. I have done that. I made that mistake a long time ago. I gave someone a pendant as a gift, and she did not have the appropriate chain to go with that pendant. And I learned my lesson. I said, you know what? I'm not giving gifts in pendants anymore because what if they don't have the chain? And chains used to be affordable. They're not anymore. It means that either you or your gift recipient are having to go out and buy a chain for $600 or $700. That's not what you want to do. So there's something to be said about gift giving a full necklace where it's complete and ready to go and ready to wear. $699. All right, so that is the blue zircon. Let's get to our yellow diamond because I know you've been waiting on that. It is the one and only yellow diamond of the day. And we had a yellow sapphire that was gorgeous earlier, but this is going to be maybe the rest of the show here because I got to find a way. Sometimes, again, to me, just presenting pieces and not selling them is not acceptable because it doesn't keep the show running. It doesn't keep the network going. And I want to continue to be here offering the best in jewelry values to all of you. So someone's got to do it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to take on that responsibility. That's been my job for 8 years. It's what's made TVON. Thanks to you guys, that's what's made TVON the network it is and allowed us to expand and grow and bring on new folks and new viewers and new shows as well. So that's really what it's about. But again, jewelry's got to sell if you want to do that. So let's take a look at this yellow diamond we have. And that's my responsibility. On a quiet day, you still got to sell because guess what? The airtime is still the same price. If there's 5 viewers or if there's 5,000 viewers, it's the same money we got to spend. So on these days, we're going to make this really interesting. 112-7319, but that means that you are getting the advantage of a huge drop in the price. It's happening now at this very moment. 7319 is the number. Come on down, everybody. This is the moment, and yeah, come on down. That's what I'm going to be doing. Coming on down with the price tag. It's our carat 10. It's a rare size to get, and it makes a difference. It's bigger than the 1 carats, obviously, but it really soars the price. It makes the price so much more. And if you want that pink and white diamond ring, we have one left. I just got an update. One left only on that pink diamond and white diamond band ring. Make sure you get it. This is a carat 10 with another carat 60 in diamonds. The pear shapes are wildly popular. It's a carat 60 in diamonds. That's not just the double halo, but all that pave on the sides. Look at this. Yes, please. 270 in diamond weight overall. What can I do to make this the dream come true ring? Not just the quality, not just the ring itself, the fabulous finishing. I'll show that to you. Another new register over here and here. So we got 2 more coming in right now. New registers are with us. Thank you. Get registered, get your $50 off. That's a limited time offering, not going to go on for that much longer. Here we go. This is, oh, that's a pretty yellow, natural, no lab grown here, no treated yellow diamonds. They are natural in their color. They are from the Argyle mine from so many years ago, and it's the ultimate still quality worldwide. Let's make this easy and not $99.99. There's $270 in diamonds. There's only really so low you can go on $270 in diamonds. I'm going to show you on the hand because that's important too, right? You need to know. What's it going to look like? Is it microscopic? I wouldn't say that. I would say this is a large to really large ring. Here's your measurement top to bottom just to show you with that double halo what you end up with is 3/4 of an inch at the point. So that means the widest, longest point here. Everything's going to come down to a tapered band in the back, so it's really comfortable, really easy to wear. Put it on every single day. If you got yellow diamonds, wear them, enjoy them. It really truly live in them. But it's not going to be 99 because that's not going to do it today. I've learned that. 2 hours and 36 minutes in, it didn't take long to realize this is going to be the day of epic price drops on a Saturday afternoon. Here we go. It's last call on the show. We have 23 minutes left. What would you like to shop for? We got all kinds of great pieces that are still available if you need them. We've got questions too. If you got a question, let me answer it. Hopefully I don't leave you with any. But this is really what's so important is a ring like this. A huge, important, prominent yellow diamond, one for the ages here. And it's not going to be 99 or 89, 79, 69, 59, 49. I will take this to an all-time low. And I know we see typically 1 carats, and they have more of a brown color. This is not it. The natural yellows aren't always pure yellow. You want it to look like droplets of glittery sunshine. That's what you want your yellow diamond to look like. And I think I just described what that pear shape is. And yet it's not going to be nope, not going to be, Jason, do not shop it yet. Do not buy it yet. Do not sell it yet. Do not let your shopper take it at I know it's a great value. I need to go lower because I need to make sure every value today is the one that you look back and go, that show was incredible. And I'm awfully glad I was watching, and I'm awfully glad I was a part of it because a lot of people weren't, which is why she did that. It's not going to be 49. What about $39.99? And by the way, we're verifying on the ring already. So it just means you want to be speedy on those phone lines. Give yourself the best chance you can because it shouldn't stay here with us. And it's not 39. I mean, this is what happens. I keep dropping the price to see what you like. It'd be one thing to say, here's the price, take it or leave it. I just keep on dropping it till it goes. Because sometimes that's what you got to do. I'm just putting it out there. That's what we're doing today. We are dropping pieces until they go. They can't stay here. They can't stay with us. They've got to find a home. And this one's not even $39.99 because it's still here. And we'll just keep on dropping it. $270 overall. It's an incredible ring to get. And you can't go wrong with a yellow diamond, especially with the way they're elevating in price tag. It's not even 38, 37, 36, 35. What about $34.99? 60 seconds, should we do it? Tell you what, even better right now. This is a Saturday to remember. We have 20 minutes left. It's not 34 or 33 or 32. Giveaway time is now. It's end of the show. Let's go. Yes. Panther ring, not the very first one of the day. The emerald, the one that I want to buy myself. Oh, no. I almost made it, Jess. I almost got it. I never get the pieces I want because you guys know. You know the good stuff. Here's the Panther ring on the hand from earlier today. This one is, well, it didn't fit earlier, but it does now because, you know, it's cold in here. So studios are cold. There's the Panther ring on the finger. And by the way, I can show it the other way too, but there's the back and then it wraps around and then you got the face here with the emerald eyes and it's emeralds and diamonds that are spotted along the back. This was 18 karat gold, 31 points in emerald and 18 points in diamonds. It was $9.99. It is so cool and so pretty and really nice weighty gold. Yes. Put it up close? You got it. She's watching on her phone. She's trying to take a picture. Did she buy it already? Picture first, buy it later. Uh-oh, that sounds risky to me, but okay. I missed out on something the other day because I tried to, you know, do the right thing and go through my shopper in New York and I missed out on everything and I'm still mad about it to this day. Anyway, do not let that happen here. We have one of a kinds. And things don't last. Okay, so that's $9.99, and she's trying to take a picture. I don't know what angle she wants, but there's the back, and there's the head, and there's the front, and there's the eyes, and there's the tail, and the paws, and the mouth. So that's $9.99, 18 karat yellow gold. Stays in yellow gold. I'll size it. It's a 5 right now. Don't worry, we can size it to any size you need. Tim, are you giving sound advice over there? I love that. Tim's giving a little bit of like collector's advice. I love that. So $9.99, and I don't know who this was thinking about it, but let me know if you like it because one only. Okay, Mary, I hope you can grab it. I know she's watching our phone, so that might mean there's a little delay. I want to get back. Thank you, Jason. I know you've been patient here. I know we had to get that request in because those Panthers, the Panthers are fast in real life and in jewelry. They go fast. They do. Or a cheetah or a leopard or whatever it is. The only cheetah around here is the way I'm cheating these prices. I mean, these prices, I'm blowing them out. 32, do not buy it yet. 31, $3,099. I'm not going to do it. Let's make it just, you know what, send it out. $29.99 first caller. It's time. We have 18 minutes left in the show. We've got the most incredible carat 10 pear shape So outstanding. The way it's set, it's still classic. Uh-oh, the Panther's going to go. The Panther, the one and only Panther of the day. Well, it's not true. We had the one that was in a pendant, too. We had the one that was sitting atop the Paraiba for $49.99. The Panther with the emeralds. Do you have the Panther? All right, Panther's gone. Congratulations. Panther's out of here. They're fast. They are fast. Did you guys like the handbags? January 31st. Crocodile. I'm about to see you later, alligator, because we got like a few minutes left in this show, so you got to tell me what you want to see before we go. If we can recap something for you, anything at all, tell me. Tell me. If you're waiting for the $250,000 handbags, that'll be less. So those are January 31st. It's a Friday night. Ooh, Friday night handbag shopping. Can't get better than that. If you don't want a yellow diamond, but you want something that looks like a yellow diamond, remember we had the round yellow sapphire earlier today. There was the round with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. By the way, Jess, we didn't have Leanne pick up that Morganite, I don't think, right? So I'll just show the Morganite that I know I was talking about. There's the round Morganite. I was saving it for her, but I think she opted for some earrings instead. So there's the 310 Morganite. That is in rose gold. It's 67 points in diamonds. That is one great looking stone for $17.77. That's a 310. So 3 carat 10 on the round in the bridge, the diamonds right underneath. They go all the way underneath. Yellow diamond is verifying. Now, Jason, are you verifying on the yellow diamond? Andy verifying? Okay, so we're verifying on the yellow diamond. I heard verifying. I'm just not sure who's verifying. So $29.99 yellow diamond. Tim, what did you pick up? All that sound advice. Was that a new register? Oh, she did. And did she give it back or is she keeping it? She's keeping it? So you did get something, but it was a few minutes ago? Yeah. Got it. Kim, thank you. Where's Kim calling us from? Hi, Kim. Kim in Tennessee. I was wondering if it was Kim in Tennessee. Hi, Kim. All right, thanks for shopping today. $29.99 if you want the yellow sapphire pendant, that designer ombre. That was very pretty. We also had that opal, the opal and platinum. I had 2 gents rings with Imperial topaz that were very pink. I have the 11 carat here. The hoop earrings are here. The 4 carat Tanzanite's here. What else? Oh, the pink sapphire. Such a good pink sapphire. Unheated, carat and a half pluser, pink sapphire. Did you see this? It's like a lavender, lilac-y pink. Oh, it's carat 52 unheated in the 1 carat bridge. That is $22.99. So everything on this wheel under $3,000, but that yellow diamond is gorgeous. Let me try it on again. The yellow diamond's got to go. Jason, are you taking the yellow diamond? No? Is that a no? Okay. There it is on the hand. That's one way. I'll flip it around. We'll switch it the other way as well. Here's the other way to wear it. There you go. $29.99. It's a lot of ring. $270. I don't care if it was $270 just in white diamonds. Straight up white diamonds. Where are you really going to get a band? Think about it if there were 270 individual 1-point diamonds, white diamonds, basic. Would you pay $29.99 for a 270 plain old white diamond band? Nowhere. This is not a lot of little white diamonds. It's one, first of all, huge carat 10 yellow. Then you get the carat 60 of, still not small, white diamonds all the way around it, all for under $3,000. Man, that's a great ring. That is a really, really big value. Okay, so that's going to be $29.99. We're going to give it a final 30. Final 30 seconds, and then I'm going to open it up to your last call requests, recaps, what have you. Yes. Pink diamond band again. Yes, we can. Here we go. Pink diamond band right over here. That was a 44-point pink diamond weight, coupled with a 60-point white diamond weight. So it was a carat 04. Overall, it looks like you stacked without having the trouble of stacking. Here's that pink diamond band again on the hand. That one's going to be 112, 54.75. It is sure to go side to side too. So even if you go up to like a ring size bigger than the size 6 I have here, that is going to still be side to side across the way. Carat 04 is your diamond weight there, and that is again white diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds. Your white diamonds are set in the white gold, the pink diamonds are set in the rose gold, and that's the way it stays. So the only option you're making is your ring size. This is $14.99. Again, I bought this same ring, the very ring, many years ago, and I spent more money. So pink diamonds have gone up, white diamonds have gone up, gold's gone up. and yet you're paying less than I did. I host the show. You may or may not work for TVON. I doubt you do, right? You're probably just a fan of the show. So to get something that you're paying less for today, when pink diamonds are done out of the Argyle mine, and you've got all those gorgeous white diamonds side to side, and it looks like a triple row you stacked, and it's got the 2 elements of gold which you look for. It's appropriate when you've got these colors together, and that's $14.99. We do have just one left. We started with 4, 3 are gone, leaves us with 1 remaining. So unfortunately, you can't stack or use ring guards at this point, but it is that one very important. I don't think you need to. To be honest, it's one pretty wide band here. So it is obviously something that definitely is well suited just to wear on its own. It's intended to be that way. It's intended to be worn that way. It's got more than enough gold, more than plenty of diamonds, and it's just a beautiful way to get that mix. So here it is again up close and in front of our yellow diamond ring. So $29.99 for the pear shape, $14.99 for the triple row band ring there. And go true to size on it as well. And then I'll go ahead and recap that pink sapphire. It's such a beauty, all natural. Also the Morganite, so we'll get into some pinks here. Again, pink diamond band, the yellow diamond, $29.99. Here's the sapphire we had earlier, $53.18. It's that really pretty pinky purple, but it's so important. This one word, unheated, means so much when it comes to the value of that stone. It's our carat 52. It's item number 1125318, and that's going to be the unheated, all natural, pinky lavender lilac. It's a mix. It's more pink away from these lights here on set, and it's more of like a diamond pink color, but it's got a little bit of the lilacs and the purples as well. And it's a 1 carat diamond weight in the bridge. That's down to $22.99, so a big value there. Thank you so much. Yellow diamond and pink diamonds, they're all verifying. If you have any questions, I think our Panther did go out the door. Was that your requester, Jess, who got that Panther? Yes. It was wonderful, and that was it Mary? Yes. Oh, good. Mary, thank you so much. Enjoy that ring. Jason, what were you shopping for?
Amy says hi.
Hi, Amy.
Yellow diamond.
Amy from where?
Florida.
Amy in Florida. Thank you so much. Last initial? Oh, good. Hi, Amy. Amy M., thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping. Enjoy it. And then here's a reminder about our Paraiba we had. This one's $22.99 for the sapphire. Here's the Paraiba. This was one of the big values, almost 2 carats in size. Who was shopping with you, Andy? Hi, Shirley. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's take a look at this Paraiba. Recap from earlier. It's the nearly 2 carat. It's a 194 stone. In the middle, beautiful blues and greens. That's a 194 with a carat 79 in diamonds. One of the more important mountings we do, but keeping it classic, keeping it really classic here. And that will be 194. Yep, it was 2019. 2019 is the item number on this one, and that is a just shy of 2 carats. Usually the 2 carats, they go when they're at $15,000. I've seen it over and over and over again. This is a just almost 2 carat. Let's take a look at it this way. For the 6 points that it's missing to be a 2 carat, I'll save you $5,000 off the price because my 2 carats go at $15,000. That's almost, it's like the magic number. When I get a 2 carat, $15,000, it makes it go. This is going to be 6 points shy of 2 carats. Doesn't make a difference in the look. The look is still huge. It's going to be $99.99. So we basically save you $5,000 to compensate for the fact that it's not exactly 2 carats, but it's awfully close, and it's done with this great finishing on the inside. So as the show winds down, want to recap some of the important items that we still have from today. If you have any questions or any requests to see something recapped, I hope you'll let me know what that is so we can have enough airtime to show it to you before we are finished and wrapped up here in about 9 minutes. So I also have a big blue wing Tanzanite pendant that I'll show you as well. If you want the 412, I think the 412 Tanzanite's still here. And oh, the really pretty yellow sapphire round with the pink and the white diamonds around it. Think of it like that band that we had, but wrapping around a yellow sapphire. I'll share that with you one more time. But $99.99 gets you the Paraiba. You can even change the gold if you'd like to. Here's what it looks like on the hand, the neons of this stone. Again, there's a lot of different colorways you get with Paraiba. What the signature color is all about is a mix of blue and green. That's what you're getting here, a 50-50 mix. But it's got the ultimate high-level neon, yes. It's, I think you're probably thinking, oh, you're probably thinking about the round. You got it. The round fawn, you got it. the round, I assume that's what they're talking about here. It's a 1 carat round fawn in a wider band. Here it is. It's the 1 carat, and then it's surrounded by, I didn't show it because it needs a little rhodium. To be honest with you, that's why I didn't show it. It's obviously, do you see how it goes from like white to yellow? Again, I'm going to have another, another meeting with our jewelers, but this is that wider band, and it needs rhodium, so it will be rhodiumed, and it's got the rose gold, and then it's got the white gold. The band is white gold, and the halo around it is the rose. So if you can, trust that it's going to be all perfected for you. This is the 1 carat fawn. It's 112-7317. It's got a 1 carat even round VS round brilliant fawn diamond. It's got the pink diamonds around it. The total weight there is 29 points, and the white diamonds are 28 points. And the white diamonds are set into the band. So that's called burnishing, and then you've got the pink diamonds in the halo in the rose gold. And I'll give it away because I realize I'm having you to have to look past the rhodium and the need for rhodium there. So what I'll do is this, I'll just give you a great value at the end of the day here. It's our 1 carat, 29 in the pink, 28 points in the white diamonds, a great wider band, and a beautiful way to set a round fawn diamond with the accent of the pinks, because a fawn is defined as a champagne pink combination from Mother Nature. So it's the combination of those two colors together. I'll do a quick little blowout for you. It's going to be $24.99. Therefore, we can take the 1 carat even lower than we did on our 110 yellow. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And again, please note it's going to be as is, but it's going to be that white gold that's going to be perfected. Now you see here, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? And then the rose gold halo is built separately. It's set on top of the white gold band, and then you've got that beautiful fawn in the middle, which is, again, a natural special collection of stones that has the pink and the brown together. So it's like a champagne with a little dash of the pink there. So very pretty combination, $24.99 if you'd like to get that one there. So that's a beauty, isn't it? Really good stone. And then we've got also, the Paraiba is still here. I do want to flash that Tanzanite. Here was the yellow sapphire. This is also a beautiful yellow sapphire, pink and white diamonds around it. That was $18.88. If you want the round yellow, we had this one earlier as well. And that will be our bright as can be. I mean, you can see it's like time to get the sunglasses out for the stone. It's 5221, and that would be the 178 round yellow sapphire. And it also has 14 points in pink diamonds and another 50 points in the white. So 64 points overall in diamonds, but it's the combination that I think makes it so unique, so fresh. It kind of looks like a yellow diamond in the middle, but you would never get a 2 carat yellow diamond for $18.88. This one is, and sapphire is still important. Don't make me, I mean, I know you guys know, right? Yellow sapphires are still very important. They're a rare variety of sapphire, and you don't see it that often. It's just sometimes if they're really good, they can look like yellow diamonds, and we just know that yellow diamonds are more expensive. So it gives you that look, but you're getting into the sapphire world, and it's $18.88. It's still very highly valuable. So we love to see that one here for $18.88. I'll try it on the hand really quickly for you as well. Having seen the pink and the white diamonds in the band, you might kind of, again, like the way this looks around a color. So it really makes it distinctive to you and you only. Nobody else is going to have a ring like that. And the show ends in 5 minutes. So it's time to make those decisions of what you've seen over the last 3 hours and make them yours. So $18.88 gets that one for you. I'll recap the Tanzanite pendant because that's got to go. I think the reason it's here is because it's in yellow. Go ahead. Which one? Oh, the Tanzanite pendant? I was just going to show it. Here it is, 1125177. So this one's verifying right now. And remember, I think what's here, why it's here, is because usually we see our blue wing block Ds in the white gold. This one's in the yellow now, but it can be done in the white gold. So really key to remember, and that's a quick recap. I was just going to recap it anyways. We have a question about it. It's our 826. We actually may be verifying on this one. So if you've been thinking about it as well, 4 minutes left in the show, I wouldn't wait. It's our 1.125" in the drop. It is a very large 826 cushion cut. It has an 8-point diamond weight. That makes it wearable. It's a big stone, but we didn't overwhelm it with extra, 2 or 3 carats in diamonds. So I think that feels rather wearable, even every day perhaps. It's modern, it's fresh. Put your chain through this very cool slide style of a pendant, and it's only going to be $3,499. It makes it one of our best per carat prices we've seen on a museum reserve, and that is like $420 a carat. So you've got it in this modern, large gold mounting, and of course, it's a little bit of two-tone now, but you can go all white gold if you want. So if you like the white where the diamonds are set, the whole piece itself can be white gold, or if you're trying to match a ring you already have, you can get it in white or rose if you'd like. So that's $34.99 and a very impressive per carat price. Museum reserves don't usually get to $420 a carat. This one is. Okay, the Paraiba is still here. The beautiful fawn is still here. And we also have Morganite, yellow sapphire. Let's see, the Morganite, I'll show that round for you as well. $34.99. Here's what we'll look at it on the hand again so you can see that size. It is a larger piece, no doubt about it. It's got that great size to it. And notice how the gold goes right over. It's going to be like a wraparound design, goes over your chain. It accommodates larger chains, including diamonds by the yard you may have as well. Here it is on the neckline for you. Why not show it that way too? Just one more time to see what that color's all about from a little bit of afar. And you've got that beautiful saturated level of color, the blues, the purples, and the reds. Of course, it wouldn't be Museum Reserve if you didn't have the red flashes to it as well. So our last call, $34.99, back to the wheel we'll go, and we'll see that one more time. And then any other questions? 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in our broadcast, so keep that in mind. $34.99 though, that's incredible. Really, truly, look at the colors. Look at the way the light ripples through it too. So that's very, very special. And don't forget yellow, white, or rose. And then also, here's that Morganite from actually last evening. It's the round. It's 1125653. Take a look. Looks like a pink diamond, doesn't it? All day long. Portuguese cut round, pure pink color. 310 is the size. 67 points in diamonds in a very wearable bridge. And that's going to be in the rose gold only. That one's down to $17.77. If I can help you with anything else, if you have any questions on what's available, if you want to see if your favorite piece that you don't want to wait for because you don't want to miss out, we'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. We're going off the air in about 90 seconds here. So do let us know what you're thinking about, what you'd like to see. Look at the amazing, I mean, I know pink diamonds are good, but I don't have a 310 pink diamond, and look at what that does. It is your look of pink diamond. The flash is there. It's a powerful round stone. The diamonds run all the way underneath it. There's that single row of large stones and then the halo around it. It's in the rose. It's $17.77. It's gorgeous, and look at it on the hand here, and it's a fun one to do in a bridge because it also looks like you took a real classic halo mounting and stacked another gold band and the mirror finishing around it, but it's all one piece, so it's really easy to wear, slides right on the finger, is comfortable for you. It's 47 seconds left in the broadcast, and I know we're busy on the lines because we have a lot of people asking about pieces from the day, whether it's the hoop earrings we had for $6.99, whether it's that yellow sapphire round, maybe it's our Morganite round, maybe it's some of the big Tanzanites. You'll have to see if the 412, I think the 4 carat 12 may still be here for you. So it's last call. We're very busy. Obviously, we're going to be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So don't hesitate to jot that phone number down, or just better yet, start dialing as quickly as you can. And remember, this is your last call on the Saturday. And remember, everything's going to be gone. Most of it's gone already. Thank you so much for watching and shopping today. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with me. So glad we could spend this time together. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. We do it again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.